Hello,
Let's
everybody.
go.
We're here. Welcome. Hi. Only 25 minutes late, but that's okay. That's okay.
That one's on me.
It's fun. You're making coffee though. That's very
Yeah,
important.
I was first parking my car and then getting the coffee.
Well, anyway, hi,
European parking spots.
hi everyone. If you're new here, hi. I'm JMeZZ. I am a amateur gunsmith, and I'm a VTuber sometimes. Mostly do 3D printed gun stuff. Talk about. I'm very happy to see so many people here, and of course, Whiskey is here. Thank you for joining me, Whiskey.
You're absolutely welcome.
I'm very excited for this. We have been trying to get this planned forever. Finally here. So tonight is gun review. If you have never been to a gun review before, this is more of a chilled out type thing. I know that there are gun roasts, all other kinds of stuff around there, but this is a little more chilled out. It's just to be fun. I started this basically as an excuse to just stream and look at pictures of guns. So I'm pretty excited for it, especially this one because we had a lot of really good submissions. And I forgot
But
almost what I was saying.
also, I'm going to give you a little bit mean question for the start, though.
Okay.
Irish Scotch or bourbon?
So I don't.
Or any foreign whiskey. If you go for something really unique, you will get extra points.
Okay, you're not gonna like this. I don't drink alcohol at all.
You know what? Based.
I just
I mean,
I
I'm not gonna blame people who don't drink. Oh wow, one of your viewers is saying that you drink fanboy juice.
No, that's incorrect. No, that is incorrect. No, I'm not a fanboy by any way. That it's because I like the pink sugar-free Monster Energy drinks. That's my favorite flavor, and for some reason, it tastes the best. Tastes the best. Okay,
Okay, okay,
that's
okay.
why.
Look, it's for the taste. It's not for the drip.
You're Joe.
It's not for the color pink.
I don't like
Okay.
orange. I hate orange. I'm purple. Orange and purple don't get along. That's why me and Cinnabon fights them. Anyway,
But yes, no worries. I actually respect people who do not drink. I feel like it is the right decision. They are absolute. It is the right decision, but I am proud to be wrong with this.
oh,
Also, people are saying that you are drinking it because of the estrogen inside.
no, it is. It is no. There's nothing inside it. It is just an energy drink that tastes like pomegranate and is delicious. Okay, that's the whole story. Can't
Okay.
I can't believe this is like right at the beginning. They're starting off right at the front of the story today.
I'm
Okay.
sorry to bring this up. I love hearing about people's favorite drinks at the very beginning of the drink.
Oh no,
The
fine.
stream.
That's fine. I'm used to always fighting with my chat, but they're coming out swinging. Okay, so gun review. We're just gonna look at a bunch of pictures of guns, and we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time. Feel free to post if you see a gun and you think. Feel free to post what you think about it. Chat. Though if you're too mean, you'll probably get made fun of because we're just looking at guns. So here we go. All right, first, I do have a sponsor for. I always have to shout. You can go to themagproject.com and use code JMeZZ. You can save 5% on these very cool laser engraved mags. These are two that I own. Made Tobacco and Firearms. And okay. So that's the sponsor. I think they still got some stuff in stock. There's a restock coming soon, but that's it. All right, chilling is done. It's time for gun review. Starting off wrong with a bunch of shotguns. Italian spaghetti shotgun.
Oh boy, nice.
And I really like the collection of patches here.
Hey, I like it too. That's actually one of my favorite Girls Frontline characters.
I have played Girls Frontline a little bit, but I don't have patience for gacha games, so I don't play it enough. Still installed on my phone.
Honestly, that's also perfectly fine. Like the best way to play gacha games is people are going to hate me for this. It's to find the YouTube video which covers the lore and save like the images of your favorite waifu, and then go to the magical websites of Twitter, Pixiv, and Gelboru or Danboru or your favorite Boru, and find all of the best art.
Is that what you do?
Well, you would need to include cosplaying in that too, but yes.
I would say I really
I loved playing that game, but I was I sometimes get it's like you see, I get very competitive with some stuff. So I cannot allow myself to play gacha games because I will get salty over the people who shill for them too much.
and you'll probably start spending too much people.
Nah, I have one personal rule to stop myself from spending money on those kinds of games. I am only allowed to shill money for outfits for my favorite characters.
That makes I'm one of those people that I don't spend any money at all. But yeah, I like I don't own any Italian shotguns. If I could ever own one, if I ever got another shotgun, it would be an Italian because I just love. That's the one good thing that came out of Italy. So you know.
I mean, there is also there would be more. I eat pizza far too much to like pizza and lasagna. Like even though pizza is a very close relative to cardboard, I love pizza.
I mean, I'm not disrespecting pasta. I like pasta. Pasta's great. So I mean, most of the time I eat like if I'm eating pasta, soba noodle, not Italian, but you know.
Oh boy.
That's my favorite kind of noodles.
Pasta.
What do you think about the shotguns? I think
honestly, very clean. It's the setup which which is the most bloody iconic.
Mm-hmm.
And they look great. It's just honestly also shooting a pump action shotgun is one of the best feelings ever. It feels so satisfying.
So, what do you prefer with the fixed stock or the folding stock?
The folding stock is such a vibe, man.
Me too.
It's such a vibe.
Jurassic Park, and all that.
But you see, I just feel like the biggest flex here is that the owner of this picture has both.
Oh yeah.
And then all the patches in between them.
That's sneaky. He one of the most recent gun reviews I did, he had a freaking Colibri that man has so much cool stuff.
Oh man, the Colibri. That's I'm jealous now too.
Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, this whole picture here is a vibe. Got an entire kit here. Classic.
I just hear my Vietnam era playlist playing in the background, and I can also get flashbacks on all the times when I played Americans in Wargame Red Dragon.
It's such a cool lot of, and a lot of people now, you've seen a lot of more. I like ARs are cool. I don't have.
It's such a vibe too.
It really is.
Like. The carry handle is something you hate when you get into guns, but then it grows on you.
Yeah, I could say that's pretty true. That's pretty true. I have like some fake carry handle my ARs that I put on them sometimes. I don't have the real one.
Oh boy. It's kind of funny. I see kind of a lot of the super old ARs in Europe on gun broker websites. Well, our equivalent of gun broker websites. And it's always really fancy to see them, especially when they are in good condition.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love that.
Also,
huh?
How much can we zoom in? Let's judge their books choices.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I see the Panzer III and Panzer IV with the big German cross immediately.
Yeah.
So this person will get extra scrutiny if we will see any Wearaboo books. Oh, it's Gaming Sentry's picture.
Oh.
Is it? He's saying, "Oh no, please no."
Oh yeah, it must be him. It must be him. Yeah.
I see more Panzer books hidden by that American helmet.
Yeah, right there.
Tiger Battalion 507. Okay, that's a pretty fun book. You see. You could have sent us a normal picture, but you flexed on your collection. Wait a second, USS Enterprise CV6, they get a pass.
That's what gives
I know that book too. I actually have the exact same version of that book too.
That's pretty cool. I would definitely rate this.
Yeah, that was the first melody which came to my mind, and also Paranoid, because Paranoid is one of my personal favorite songs ever.
Yeah, make gun get roasted for your book choices.
But overall, absolutely a base choice with both the reenactment outfit and the gun itself. Absolutely wonderful classic.
Even looks like
And the gondola plushie is very, very cute.
yes.
I would ask,
Huh?
considering your kid, do you reenact?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Who was that? Who was that? We said it was again.
I think it's Gaming Century.
Did a reenactment thing, or you just have it just because?
If he does reenactment, he gets extra points. Reenactment is, you see, you get to flex on
it says
action
reenact.
historians.
Right? There you go. Yep. Did it.
Let's go. Nice.
Okay. Yes, we got the Fumo, and then we got.
Oh yes.
I think we've talked about this before. You are also a bit of a Bullpup hater, right?
Well, Bullpup hater. Name the two. Look, when you get to match the pairs in all of the tests and everything, if you would see Bullpup and shit Trigger.
It's not wrong.
I've shot actually quite a bit of Bullpups because I've had a lot of friends trying to convince me that Bullpups are good.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm going to admit, Bullpups can be good, but the trigger is usually very fucking shit.
It's like someone put a Glock trigger on a
rifle. I've got spoiled by CZ triggers, which come with the gun, because those are some... Kino. Bullpup triggers, the best Bullpup trigger I felt so far was on a freaking Croatian gun.
Oh, which one was that?
Oh, the Starship Troopers one. I keep calling it the Starship Trooper. VHS, the VHS.
Yeah, I've only shot at Bullpups a couple of times, and I couldn't stand them. All of my guns are normal. I don't have any Bullpups. There is one Bullpup though I'm okay with.
I hate the fact that they called it the Hellion in America. It's not the Hellion, the VHS, the VHS, the VHS.
It's that one. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I've heard that one's not bad. I've heard that one's not bad. The only Bullpup,
oh yeah, that one.
The only Bullpup
I kind of want one.
Is so there's a 3D printed Bullpup that was designed by a guy in Brazil. I want to build one of those because it would be okay with that. But most of the time,
you need to show me a picture later.
Yeah,
another Bullpup which I like. I actually like that one, but it's mostly because I find it absolutely ingenious way of refurbishing old gun parts. What the Ukrainians did for their Bullpup, they essentially printed a new frame for old AK parts they had, from what I've heard.
Yeah, you showed me that, yeah.
Yeah. And I find that so fucking based and ingenious. Yeah, the Malyuk. Popscape, Pop Scholar said it in your chat.
Oh yes,
it's a Malyuk rifle, and I find it so fucking based because you see the funniest part to me is they essentially made the AK-12 for quarter the price but less shit.
Exactly. I think when you showed me that, I also like someone is doing a 3D printed kit for AKs to make. We were talking about that.
Tell me how it will work once you get yours.
I don't have an AK right now because I would like an AK, but when I was a kid, an AKs were like $200. I was like, oh, I want an AK, I want an AK. Then I got old enough to buy my own guns, and suddenly they're expensive again.
Yeah.
So, cheaper to have an AR than an AK.
Oh boy, I can actually tell you how much my AK cost.
It was too much, wasn't it?
I mean, I bought a pristine one because I'd be just like that. Wait a second. It's also a semi-auto version because, again, getting those is way easier.
Yeah.
But it wasn't actually all that bad considering a pristine 545 AK straight from the factory. That was $1,600 for me.
Oh yeah. See, I've built ARs for under $300
For less.
Yeah.
I always find it amazing. It's so incredible.
I've got one. It's this one.
Oh yeah, but let's. Oh yeah.
This one I built like that upper right there. I built that upper for like $180, and of course.
That is incredible. But yes, to comment on the Tavor, most of my knowledge here is going to be secondhand on the Tavor itself.
Mm-hmm.
The Tavor is a good bullpup. It's reliable from what I've heard. People might be shitting me because they love the Tavor, but
yeah,
from what I've heard, it is reliable. I also, if you zoom in, I see that Griffin and Kruger, girls front line.
Oh, yeah. there seems to be a few submissions with girls front line, so
yeah, that's very very based again.
We've also got I guess that's a 22 right here, and then we've got easy.
A CZ handgun is something I will actually appreciate, definitely. I've shot pretty much. I wouldn't call myself a CZ fangirl, but I don't think the internet will give me that much of a benefit because I do love their guns and I own several CZs.
I'm too poor for
Well, they are cheap here because they make them here.
Oh, that makes complete sense. Yeah, it's up here.
Like, I got to shoot a lot of them. Also, that shotgun down there is a vibe.
Oh yeah, good old that.
Yeah, I actually don't know which exact type this one is. I need to admit.
I don't know actually. I'm not sure. Yeah,
I don't know. Again, I
Yukari.
can't put my. Yeah, we will go to Yukari later. But another thing which I can appreciate about the Tavor here is the way he set up his optic.
Yeah.
That's a reflex with a magnifier. That's actually a setup I like myself a lot too.
Me too. I have like a cheap magnifier that I throw in mine sometimes, but I just for the most part I just use LPV. I want to get like a good.
Oh, the way I solved it is most of my stuff is like, I buy it through people I know from the military. So it's usually like, hey, you're EOTech. Can I has?
That's lucky, yeah.
But yeah, I usually get a discount either through various means. Let's say various means. Definitely, all of them legit. Yeah, we definitely ATF go away. This is not your country. This is our business.
Yes, exactly. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Rusty 545. You got to admit yesterday, but okay. Well, if we have a chance, we'll try. Maybe we can go last minute submissions if we have a chance.
Hey, I'm absolutely up for it. I've got tomorrow it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I see someone new that I will be part of this. But immediately I need to say it's, oh god, Black Hawk Down. I love that night camouflage. I still need one of those.
I like this whole thing. I like that. Like I think that Yukari patch is from AhaWorks, isn't it? AhaWorks is a good dude.
Hey, that's good to know. Also like the fact that this dude got a high grade taste in radios.
Yeah, isn't that the radio you were telling me you wanted? You're telling me you wanted some kind of.
It's either radio. That one or a very similar model.
I have one of the little cheap valve that someone gave me. That's all I've got.
This is also an absolutely lovely example of a SIG and a Bocce the Rock patch.
Oh, we've got the Raytheon hat too. Oh yeah, that patch is perfect for you.
Yeah, the La Alcoholica. The alcoholic bassist. Let's go. Also, right besides the Maker's Mark whiskey, that's also a really nice one.
Is see, I don't know anything about whiskeys.
Oh,
Is it
today I'm drinking some scotch.
okay? Yeah, I not like that. That doesn't for me. That doesn't mean anything. I just
Oh yes. If we got the owner of this picture here,
I don't know.
how's that whiskey?
They're saying
If
it's the Fed set up. Oh,
yes, I mean
it's
I guess
garbage
it's
dump
because
actual.
okay. Is Maker's Mark good? I know that I can get a bottle of Maker's Mark through the shops which import alcohol in the city where I live. Also, yeah, this set does look fatcore. I mean, it's a radio, a suite, and over that, that lovely night camouflage. That lovely night camouflage. God damn it, I really like that one.
Very bioluminescent.
I mean, bioluminescence just looks cool.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like the glowies do have drip, but you know.
Like it do be drip. It's you don't need. I mean, it's like certain type of military uniforms.
Hmm.
You don't need to support the ideal to admit the uniform is cool.
I agree.
We could also definitely call out Gaming Sentry and his collection of books about Germans, right?
Oh yeah, totally, absolutely.
I am going to remember this. He's a regular in my chat too.
Like this drip. I mean, yeah, I enjoy this Fed special.
Ah, yeah.
All right, so this may just look like a normal AR at first glance. That is actually printed lower right there.
I do see it. It's oh god.
I think that's a U-bar. But oh, I know that little brace too. That's one of the brace buttons.
3D printed guns you will have to inform me more about because again, I don't really have the means to go about them yet.
Well, I could talk about 3D printed guns all day long. I know. Well, I mean, you can do stuff that's completely homemade, but then in America, where you get all the other parts, like you can get the upper, everything shipped right to your house. You just need to print the lower. Lower is the only part that we'd have to get so build this part, and everything else gets house.
Also see the Tarkov Thick Boy mag.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big old Maggles. What, 50 rounder probably.
Yeah, that does look like a 60 rounder. At the angle, I can't really tell just how thick that boy is.
Depending on where you are, RIP Doggo. No, this is in America. Unless you are in like New York or California, this is completely legal. Not a problem at all. So, why is my mic messing up? What do you mean? What do you mean my mic is messing up? Why did anybody say anything? Maybe it was just top back. I don't know. Nobody said anything.
Well, I'm not noticing your mic messing up on Discord, but it's possible that you forgot to change it in OBS.
It should. Oh. I mean, let me double check.
Because you see, James called me before.
Oh, no, we're good.
And he thinks, okay, it was good, okay. I guess.
Could be OBS at you. Let me. I will double check everything. I had to reset the filters too because yeah my computer updated like right before.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I called and I'm like, oh no, I can't hear anything. I can't talk. It's like, oh, it's just everything got reset. I think we're good now.
The one thing which looks really fucking funny on this gun build is the huge ass light.
Oh yeah, well this is also
good cable management and everything, but at the same time the light looks too big for the gun, which is funny. Like it's a perfectly good setup. I like having a light on my gun. I feel like it's especially important for home defense. Like a light is more important than a lot of other attachments for guns. So this is like, gold medal from me.
Oh yeah, all of my
But it looks so huge.
yeah, all of my practical guns have lights on them.
Yeah, I also put them kind of in the same place, as forward as I can put them, and in the front right.
Yeah, I have a like an upper with like the normal, what would you call it, with like the gas block, the front sight gas block. One of my uppers has one of those, and this one's got a shorter barrel. Mine is a full length barrel, so the flashlight is like right here, then the barrel extends way up, so it puts this weird shadow when I have the light on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I need to. Looks like you've got one of those things where they can mount it on the sight block. I need to do
Yeah.
something like that.
With most of my guns, I get some kind of a rail extension if I need it for the lights to go further forward.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, sometimes I get a weird shadow anyways because silencers.
Speaking of extensions, though, you get a load of this. That's a good way to show this one now.
Oh boy, okay, this one I've seen a glance on this. I'm not sure, but it feels like someone... I can't imagine someone running a drill with this.
They obviously
like...
Well,
I'm not
obviously
sure.
we don't care about height over bore, so...
No, look, like, when I look at this height over bore, are you familiar with Phineas and Ferb?
I know of it, yes.
You know their sister, how she has super long fucking neck?
Yeah, yes, I do know that.
Yeah, I'm just also imagining, like, the memes from Team Fortress with the super long neck engineer. It's just gun for people with super long necks. Like, yeah, just imagine the situation of those cartoon characters with really long fucking neck.
Well, it's for
looking through the top here.
It's for when you just want to point shoot, but you also still want to be able to use your optic. That's all it is.
Yeah, I could imagine your character just holding it slightly sideways so that it's the middle of the screen reticle, but at the same time it's ADS.
Like in a video game, yeah.
Yeah. Also, that looks like an attempt at Bocce the Glock.
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah. I've known a couple of people that have been trying to do those.
Oh god. Also, when you look at it very closely, that looks like it was originally black, that slide. It looks spray painted.
Oh yeah, that's definitely spray paint, which I appreciate spray painted guns.
So, I appreciate them too.
So I big
like if someone has the confidence to spray paint their guns, that's a definite plus one. But you can also see the golden back of that gun.
Gold Corp backplate. Probably got that from the Mag Project as well. You just barely see it. I just want to go get a good zoom in on this though, because we've got a little bitty riser, and then the carry handle on that. So there's no way that this is gonna hold zero. There's no way.
There is no way, man.
No way.
Like, this is already an AK. You can see that it's the dovetail railed mount. And on top of that, you got a riser, on top of which you got only through one screw. That's not the two screws. You are supposed to use that with two screws.
Just I feel like whoever it was that submitted this, they did it purely to annoy you. Because I know you said no I know you said no cursed guns, but there's a few of them. So
you see, I appreciate they pushed it through, but they are good. Do you know what hurts even more?
What?
That EOTech. It shows clearly that they do have money for dust covers and rail dust covers. Like, they have also, this is a really good dovetail mount, actually, from what I know from AK guys. That dovetail mount, that one actually sits really, really close to the dust cover. Which makes it one of the better ones. This is all really good gear. That's the frustrating part.
Well,
that
they probably have
clearly has the money to make a really great build, and I would almost, I would like, make a 6-4 odds that on the opposite side of the gun there is probably some, like, extra Gucci stuff.
Oh, no doubt,
normally.
No doubt. They probably normally have the EOTech mounted in here. This feels like it's just for today.
The memes.
Yep.
I still appreciate they went with the meme and got all of the parts. Like,
Yeah.
oh god,
I enjoy a little bit of goofiness in my life, so I
a
appreciate that.
goober.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you zoom in on the handguard for a sec?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you think about the handguard?
I know the bottom portion of the one. I know the bottom portion. The top portion is, I'm like, that looks, I'm wondering if that's like, reflections, because I'm just used to seeing different types of this. It feels like they combined two different handguards to get this effect.
They may have. I don't
But it
know.
might have came with this gun. I'm not sure. This might be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But still, I appreciate the effort put into this. Also, bonus points if they spray painted that upper slide.
Oh yeah,
That slide on the
that's
handgun. If they spray
definitely spray
painted this
painted.
for just. But you see, the funny part is it's definitely used. They definitely used it while it was pink. You
Oh,
can see the
absolutely.
wear and tear. It's like, oh god.
That's how
But
you know it's a well loved gun. It has been used and abused. That's a good gun there.
also, that cat is a heckin' floofer.
Yeah, yeah, we can get to this now. I want to say this is Kitsukichi's honey
Yep,
badger.
yep, that's her honey badger. She loves that gun.
Yeah, she's told me about it before. I'm very jealous. I wish I could have a
A
real one.
honey badger is something I'm envious of too.
There are printed versions that are I think someone made one and called it like the what did they call it? It was the something weasel, you know, because not honey badger. I don't remember what they called it, but
Yeah,
of course, yes, we've got
the
the
plastic weasel.
yeah, get the very fluffy cat. I like cats, so I appreciate this.
I appreciate the cat too. The cat looks like you see the cat is there to heal your mental wounds after that last gun.
It's here to heal you from the hit that your wallet took to buy this thing.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna assume that's a real
This is a
can.
beautiful gun though.
It really is.
Also, yeah, I would also assume this is a real can.
Which that
It
makes it
does look metallic.
that makes it even more expensive in America too, because you have to pay your extortion fee to the government to get one of those legally.
Yeah, here it is a shell issue. Or a will issue, one of those two. It's translated from the local language, don't judge
Yeah,
me. I have all of my cans legally, don't worry.
yeah, no, I get it. You hope the cat is real? I assume the cat is real. That is my assumption.
Yeah, the cat is definitely real. I also like the folding stock and everything on this. This is just a good setup. I do a bunch of things differently, like I'd mount the light on the opposite side.
Well, it doesn't look like there's a tape switch, so I guess it'd be easier to hit it with your thumb on this side if you don't have a
That's
switch.
true, but
I agree that like for all of my
yeah, like with your thumb, if
for all of my
with your
practical
thumb, it would be
guns, it's on the other
easily,
side. Yeah,
definitely easier to hit it like this. But at the same time, I would invest that extra 10, 20 bucks to
I,
put it on
I've
the
got
other side.
I've got remote switches for all of my lights. It's so much more comfortable.
Same.
Okay, here's another printed
Oh, there we
gun.
go. Those
Yeah,
things.
this I
I
want to
found them strangely alluring.
call.
Like this kind of thing is like, just golden to me.
I always love
All human
flamethrowers.
ingenuity.
So I want to say this is a mac and cheese lower. That's what it's called. Of course, uses mac
It's
parts.
actually called and
Yes,
cheese lower.
yes, mac and cheese. Yes, I want to say it's
That
that one.
also is that a Glock mag?
Yes, yes. They're Glock mags are apparently really easy to design around, so they get used in a lot of stuff. So you probably
This
see a lot of
is
Glock mag.
also, please tell me more about the way they, put those pins in.
Yeah,
I've
so
seen it on the previous 3D printed gun too.
yeah, that's just instead of a normal takedown pin, you have to use these pins here because generally the plastic in that area is going to be a lot thicker than if it was a metal lower to reinforce it. So you just use
Ah,
those
I
pins instead
see.
of like normal pins. Plus, it's just easier to use as well. So
I can also see that someone probably has a can they don't want to show on screen.
either that or they were too cheap to buy something.
Yeah, that's possible. You know, planning ahead, planning ahead. We can appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. I
A
want to say mac.
wholesome reflex.
Yeah, but I want to say mac and cheese lower. That looks like that's a Dianexus pistol brace, which I've made a couple of those. And we carried the pink up here. That's a extended charging handle right there. So we carried the pink across. We've got like consistent color scheme going
That's a
here.
nice attention to detail, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, this reminds me all of those cursed Tarkov guns people brought to me.
I really want to print something like this, but the Mac uppers can be kind of expensive to get your hands on.
It looks good. I'm really curious about how this one shoots.
From what I've understand, like they're pretty good. I do know a lot of times if you've got a Mac upper that uses an AR-15 fire control group, you generally need a better firing pin because like the hammer for the AR-15 trigger will mess up the firing pin you would normally get with the Mac upper. But as far as I know, they work pretty well.
Man, I'll need to join you for another one of those gun reviews to figure out more about 3D printed guns. It's just so fascinating
Yeah,
subject to
we
me.
we could
I'm
just
so curious about it.
literally just do a stream and just talk about printed guns because I can totally do that. Could do that all day.
If you want to do a lore stream about printed guns, let's fucking go.
Oh, that would be really fun. Absolutely, absolutely. That's a great idea. We should do that. But yeah, mac and cheese boy. I like that. I love those. I love the crazy. I always love the crazy colors. So okay, now this one. It's just an AR. But here's something about this. This was by Pancreas Thief. He's another gunsmith.
That's a good AR setup too.
So what do you think? Like everything is black, and then the handguard is FDE. What do you think about people that do that? Because for me, like I both kind of like it and kind of hate it at the same time. Because nothing else.
Well,
it doesn't go with anything else.
There is two things to say about it. First of all, when you look at the gun itself, and depending on the kit that person is rocking, it might look very, very nice. On the other side, there are the drawbacks aside from it, looking hard. There is, first of all, the unfortunate part of Irish history, which was called in that paint scheme.
Oh.
The black and tan.
I didn't
Which
even
goes immediately to my mind, and I'm so sorry for it. I should not have this in my brain. I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's kind of funny because I'm working on a gun that's black and FDE like this, like the whole thing.
Oh, I don't need it. It kind of looks good. Like,
oh yeah, I did show
I've
it to you. Yeah.
horrified people online before in Tarkov because, of course, I don't have money for that kind of gun parts before.
Chev is saying it's an
I
Irish.
horrify them with the chocolate bicolor, those anime cookies which they keep baking for like Valentine's, like those square ones which are chocolate and tan.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I created a Scar L which looked like that.
That's pretty great, actually.
Because in Tarkov you can get the gun parts to do this, and when you find two different scars, you can kind of combine them together to make the horrible crimes against humanity.
That's funny.
Also, overall it looks good, but like it looks good. It looks cool. I can't find anything wrong about it on the part of looks cool, but
I don't. It looks very cool.
I just set it up differently. I would feel odd with it.
I don't have any issue with the setup or anything. I would just, if it was me, Hank, if you're watching,
Yeah,
this is my advice. I would carry the tan to the grip and to the stock. Just have it all the way across. The way you've got kind of a uniform look. That's what I would do.
Honestly, if you wanted to break up the uniform look, you could go with a 10 stock.
Or just rattle can it. I like rattle can guns.
Yeah, that's true. That aside, it's a pretty standard AR setup. Overall, a great gun setup. You got your light management well. The grip overall also great. I'm wondering if he's using a can with that muzzle brake. I'm not sure if any muzzle brakes, well, if any cans go with that muzzle brake.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm not expert over muzzle devices because I don't have the money for them.
Relatable.
That is a surefire though, so it might have a can which is compatible with it? Question mark? Chat will probably correct me.
I don't know. I'll have to ask him sometime.
But again, really nice setup with the optics. This person knows what they are doing.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this guy he's like actually works in a gun store, like a gunsmith
Yes.
shop. So he's not like me. He's not. I just like build stuff at home with and smack things with a hammer and call it gunsmithing. He's like an actual gunsmith. So
I also see someone saying TTU Lang Genius saying, hello, first time catching you. I built a two-tone FD black AR in 5.7 for my
you built
dad.
the AR-57. I want to build one of those.
Oh
They're just
god,
so crazy
the
looking.
5.7 ARs.
They're so crazy looking. I think those are cool.
They are crazy looking.
Yeah, I like those.
Also, hey Hexe. Okay, CZ Brand 2 immediately. That's my favorite gun.
I would like to have one of these. I don't know in America. I'm not sure which part is actually the regular, because sometimes it'd be the upper on guns like this. But I don't actually know what would be the regulated part on this in America. But if I could ever 3D print one of these, if I could ever get parts to build one of these, I so would.
The one thing which I changed on my CZ Brand 2 immediately when I could was the stock, actually. The stock is not bad, don't get me wrong, but I just love the ACR stock.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the handguard. This is a very good handguard for the CZ Brand 2. And overall,
really nice.
The setup is very, very good. I would set up the entire light management and everything a little bit further forward. I have very long hands. I'm 6'1".
Yeah. You told me you're taller than me, which is kind of crazy because I'm like fairly tall for an American. But it's like, oh no, she's taller than me. So
yeah, I'm the type that you would never send in a submarine or a tank.
You've got the long arm reach.
The long arm, yes.
I don't. A lot of people hate like the boot stocks, but I don't really hate them.
The boot stocks, I don't like. You see, I just prefer the ACR style stock over them.
That's fair. And of course,
the optic, I can't quite put my tongue on which one this is.
I don't know.
It looks familiar, but I definitely don't know this one by name.
See, I am perpetually broke, so I'm familiar with like Hollow Sun and other cheap optics. So that's what I pay attention to.
Oh, that's a Comp M3. I should have recognized that one. I feel that. Damn.
We've got this boy here. I like the way this one looks.
Oh, this one goes hard too.
You don't see a lot of brown ARs.
Again, an EOTech with a magnifier. That's a good setup overall.
You have kept the color scheme throughout the whole gun, which is great.
This one goes hard overall.
Oh yeah.
Also, they use the same angle as me.
I like this a lot.
I like this one too. Yeah, the light stuff. It's also one of those really fascinating. Those handguards are actually really hard to get in Europe. The ones with the gap for the gas block.
Oh, really?
I found them relatively hard to find because Also, this might just be me bitching because they are just way more expensive than in America, and I'm not willing to buy something for 2 times the price.
That's understandable. I always buy things
Like,
on
that's a
sale,
funny
so
story about my Elkin Spectre. I got it secondhand from someone else for half the price.
that's good though. Hey, that no shame in that.
It's like people are always like, Whiskey, why do you support the Elkin Spectre so much? The Elkin Spectre is such a bad bang for your buck. And I'm like, well, I got it for half price and I wanted one. I also ate cup noodles for a month after that, but hey.
Oh, I mean, but it was worth it though, right?
It was absolutely worth it. My favorite optic right now. But this is overall those two gun setups. They go hard, and those pictures looks the way he took those pictures.
Very good pictures, yeah.
That goes hard. That goes hard.
Now here's something that's fun. What do you think about this?
Oh boy! Where does stock go?
We don't have a stock on here. We got a very tiny barrel. It does look that's a 22 kit in there.
Okay, sorry. Where the arm brace go?
Oh yeah, the arm brace. Yeah, 22. You're saying why 22? Probably
Okay,
because.
wait a second. Can you zoom in on that sticker?
Yep.
Professional read.
It goes well.
God.
It goes well.
He even changed the things on the lower when you look at the firing modes.
Yeah. We got safe space triggered
For
and full
liberty, safe place triggered. Oh god, this is a jab. This is the full jab at Twitter.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've got a negligent discharge lever too. We got that.
Yes.
There. Which it's funny because when you have this kit in there, like the bolt catch doesn't work, so that's useless.
Yeah.
It's not even going to do anything.
No, this is something I absolutely love about some gun setups and about overall some like when you look at online art of fictional equipment, when you see that the person knows what they are doing, but they decided to do something stupid anyways.
Yeah. Not the Poverty State Army me. Like, hey, don't be trash at PSA. They be doing the Lord's
Also,
work.
look
They're
at
just
the
a cheap.
irons.
Look at what?
Look at the irons.
Oh yeah.
Which the person mounted on this. This is two different types of irons, aren't they?
It probably is. There's no telling.
Wait a second. No, wait a second. This looks very similar to the HK irons I got on my MP5. Wait a second. Let me.
Someone's saying they're G3
It's
irons?
probably in my gun safe. God damn it. But yeah, they look this. Yeah, it's G3 irons, are they? Yeah, the rear one is fucking flipped.
Oh, he's saying they're matching
That's
irons.
why they felt so wrong. That's why they felt so fucking wrong.
No, I think this is great. I understand they did the 22 kit because that is a very short barrel.
I mean, short assault rifles, legally pistols in the USA.
Yeah, well, yeah, they are. Like anything shorter than 16-inch barrel in America, as long as it was never a rifle to begin with, you can have it classified as a pistol, and it makes no sense. It comes from a really stupid, like historical thing. So America has the National Firearms Act, right? So
Yeah.
So when they were first doing that, they were going to try to ban ownership of handguns because it was something like they were having trouble with like gangs and whatever, like the prohibition and all that crap or whatever, right? So
boy.
They're like, oh well, if we ban handguns, what if people try to cut down rifles and shotguns as makeshift handguns? So we should make it to where you can't have a rifle with a barrel shorter than 16 inches, right? Well, then they decided they didn't ban handguns, but they kept the short barrel rifle restrictions and stuff in for no reason.
Also, to quickly answer the question of KA, I am from Europe and the Netherlands, but I live in a different country than the Netherlands. The Dutch gun laws are essentially various shades of nope.
Yeah.
While the country which is further in Eastern Europe where I live is way more liberal about the guns, to the point where in some cases it's kind of interesting. Like it's more strict than the US gun laws in some ways, but more liberal in other ways. Like,
yeah.
for example, rifle is a rifle. It doesn't matter how long the barrel is. But it's very interesting to hear it's very, very interesting to hear the historical reason for the what is a pistol laws in America. This was something that was mind-boggling for me, and I never ever knew about it for so long.
Yeah, it's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. So, but
it sounds obnoxious, and it's kind of funny, like, you know, looking over to the rifle which I shoot the most and looking at, oh hey, in America your felony is so big, I would never ever touch a gun again.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's stupid. It's very stupid. It's really, and it's intentionally confusing and dumb in order to make it hard for people to follow the law, basically. Like the selector names, yes, they're pretty great.
I don't know, but it feels like, you know, can I have a really weird take as an uneducated European who doesn't know much about American laws and everything?
Go right ahead.
It feels like the ATF was supposed to be like a temporary thing, which was supposed to be abolished right after the time of crisis passed.
Oh, it's like that with a lot of stuff in America. There are so many things that were supposed to be temporary and never went away. Like half of our taxes were supposed to be temporary and never went away. Like that's just how it is on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it feels like, doesn't a lot of the shit which they are trying to enforce violate your own constitution? Like, yes. Constitution should be sacred.
Yes, it actually absolutely does. Yeah, income tax was supposed to be temporary. Yeah, exactly. Most permanent thing is a temporary government program. Exactly. Very true.
Oh boy.
So I did want to say though, I do have an upper kind of like this with like a 4-inch barrel, but it's chambered in 5.56, and I can understand why you put the 22 kit in here though, because when you're shooting a 5.56 with a tiny little barrel, it can be unpleasant because there's so much gas everywhere. But yeah, it's still funny. It's still funny.
This would be one gassy bitch.
Yeah, and if you're just gonna do 22 though, you could get rid of the buffer tube though. You don't need the buffer tube for a 22, but overall,
I mean, I can definitely appreciate the setup, especially with, like, you know, all of the.
It's very on the nose.
All of the writing changed. It's very nice. Also, the golden light is a nice touch.
Yeah, that's a little mini light. Is that a pistol? I think it's a pistol light, which actually makes
that is a pistol light, which makes
sense
on a pistol, right?
Call of Duty ass gun, yeah, it is. We've got this right here. We've got a very based patch right there. There's Senna.
Oh, this is nice. This is a nice patch.
She is a friend. I don't.
Oh god, I got so many of those patches which I cannot wear to the gun range unless it's like a private range. I have so many of them at home. And do you know what is the funniest part? I only bought about a quarter of those. Some of them came for free with other products, and other ones I got as gifts from friends. They like, you know, approach me in public. Hey, I thought you would like this one.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh god, I want to kill you.
Well, you've seen my plate carrier. I've got a bunch of weed patches all over mine.
Actually really nice setup.
I've got several chaos patches, and I like the goofy patches. I don't know, like that's a nice patch. I don't know if I would wear that in public, but it's a nice patch.
Oh boy. I think I shown you a picture of the plate carrier which I'm going to be turning into my home defense setup.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that one does not have the patches on yet, but I have, like, you know, a box full of patches, so I'm gonna start selecting soon.
You'll have to show me. I like seeing different patches people have.
I am thinking about using some of AEM's patches or my own patch. I should just slap a whiskey patch on it.
I don't exactly know what this rifle is. The person who submitted said they said it was not a 22, but I'm not actually sure what this rifle is. So
it looks like, honestly, this is really odd looking.
Some people are saying it's
When
an
you
air
look
gun.
at where the bolt is, when you look at where the bolt is, it definitely has one of those very short-ish magazines, if it does have a magazine at all.
Yeah, they're saying it looks like an air gun, which, I mean, have you seen, I've seen people hunt hogs with air guns, so.
Someone says a Danish M84.
Danish
Really
M84.
quickly.
Okay.
Oh, that's for the jacket. That's for the jacket. That's a Danish
Oh.
M84 jacket.
Okay.
That's the Danish camo. This. Okay, Luke. I understand that people like fictional things. I mean, I like my fictional sci-fi country too. But Denmark? That's too wild. This is a European thing. This is not any kind of weird thing where we deny our existence to one another. But look, people make fun out of the Dutch. I make fun out of the Danish.
I mean, I just make fun of Europeans in general, so it's fine.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Continue. We make fun out of the Americans too. But it's a really lovely bolty. Like I bet that feels good to shoot.
Oh yeah, this is fun. The AR-10
Ooh.
Tawa, so it's Japanese, like Japanese guns because I'm a weeb, and we've got a nice little keychain there too. AR-180.
That's a very cute keychain, though. I actually do not recognize the character.
I'm not sure.
If I'm to guess it, is this perchance a character from Upote?
Maybe.
Like the first Gun Girl anime. The first one. Also, that is an Armalite, yes.
Mm-hmm. I really wish, honestly, I wish the AR-180 like took off more back when they were designing, because it's got a folding stock. AR-15 doesn't have a folding stock.
Well, when I look at this, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, and it's down in the bauxite is where I long to be, lying in the dark with well, I can't sing more because YouTube, but it's definitely because of copyright. Let's say it's because of copyright.
Oh yeah, totally. Every modern AR is just a modern AR-180. Yeah, well, like I want to get, you know, Brownells. They have the BRN-180 uppers, and I really want to get one, but I have.
Brownells is a company I actually want to work with because they do have European branch, and
Oh, really?
I'm trying to hope that I can get like a discount for my American viewers through Brownells in Europe.
That would be cool. I would love to work with Brownells, but they probably wouldn't like me. So.
Well, usually all of the official gun companies are like, you know, yeah, 3D printed guns. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Only Palmetto like doesn't seem to care because they sell all the parts kits. I wish
Palmetto State Armory is quite based from what I've heard. I've also heard they got some great gun barrels.
I have several. I've bought several parts from Palmetto, and yeah, I really like their stuff. They do good work, and it's always very cheap, which I appreciate.
Oh boy.
A lot of people like to. So yeah, someone's talking about the Palmetto AKs. When they first started doing AKs, they did have some issues, but now, like I know a lot of people that have Palmetto AKs and they really like them, and they've got their new Saber ARs now. And if anyone knows Shadzy on Twitter, him and Dianexus, they went and tested a new Palmetto Saber, which is their high-end AR lines, and they put a auto sear in it and tested like non-stop full auto shooting it. And I think it failed after 1,000 rounds non-stop, but then the next day it started working again. So.
Oh boy.
So that was pretty cool. They tortured that thing. They threw it at stuff and they shot it a bunch. It's impressive.
Also, when it comes to what's my favorite bourbon, I did not have that much bourbon yet, but I've got one luxury bottle of one of the special Jack Daniels lines. And I've got that bottle behind me on one of my cabinets. Cupboards? One of those. I decorate my apartment with empty bottles from luxury booze.
Oh, you're one of those
So
people.
it was like, one of those 12 years and above matured whiskeys.
Yeah.
One of those. That was probably the best bourbon I had in my life.
Alcoholic decorations.
Yes, I mean, my apartment, it would sound like my VTuber channel, like literally gun stuff and alcohol, like that.
Yeah, I've just got guns. I've got incomplete guns. I've got parts and guns laying all over the place.
Oh yeah, I also got chip modals.
I stub my toe on my guns all the time. Here's a fun one.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's
Okay,
it's
this
French.
one
I
goes
don't know.
hard.
I've never understood, like, it's show shot or whatever, however you pronounce it. It's French. I don't know. I don't care about the French,
The
but I
French
like this
funny
gun.
whole dinner plate machine gun.
Yeah, this is so
It
interesting
is a
to
short
me.
shot, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's a show shot. Yeah,
Someone is saying chat.
because it's got this thing. I
Oh
I
god, this
love
gun is.
I love that era of gun history where they were just trying whatever came to mind, right? They're just like, well, I wonder if this weird thing will
It was
work,
like
right?
fucking 40k. It was like fucking 40k. I don't
Now it's
know the
like show
different way
shot.
to
Okay.
describe it, but like, when you look at World War One and World War Two and the era around it, in general, like, 10 years spread roughly, sometimes more, sometimes less. It's all like the dark age of technology. They were just trying everything.
My favorite
You
is
see
seeing.
that especially with like, aircraft and guns, and that's just, oh god.
My favorite thing is seeing all the weird submachine guns that they were like sticking bags in every different direction and stuff, trying to make them work. It
Oh
was so
god,
great.
let me show you one Hungarian one. That one was also Hungarian. Wait a second. Because as far as I know, the Hellriegel, they put it in all the games. I liked it before it was cool, but it looks like a water-cooled submachine gun, which... It goes so hard, it looks so wacky. There's
Yeah.
like, only a bunch of images of this gun ever.
Hmm.
But it looks like this got cobbled together by a bunch of Slavs and Austrian gentlemen together, like, oh, we need a submachine gun.
Oh yeah, that is very cool.
And you
Let me-
see how it feeds? Like, that would be a nightmare to maintain.
I'll try
Now
to
imagine you got to clear trenches with this thing.
try to bring it up on the screen. Hold on. Oh, oh, did it not save? Hold on, it didn't save. I don't think it did. Discord being weird. Oh, there we go. I should be able to. That thing. That is crazy looking.
Oh god. Like when you look at it afar from like, the first picture, it doesn't look that scary.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at it from the side in the final picture, again, it looks like a pretty normal SMG. But then you look at it from the side, and it looks like such a fucking nightmare.
Oh, that picture's really tiny. Here we go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find a better one.
No, it's all good. It's a really crazy looking thing. But yeah, I love that era of weird guns.
When you also look at the dude behind him, that's his ammo carrier. He has those discs loaded up behind, like... He's a salesman of, like, cookies, like big white cookies.
I get jealous of people that have cool guns like this. Because it's like... Stuff like that, especially if it's a European gun in America, that's really rare. So, super cool. Okay, now this made it in purely because that is a really nice rattle can job.
That is an absolutely nice one, yeah.
I love spray painted guns. course, got the
Spray painting is such
flex
a
up
nice
top.
skill to have, and also I feel like a lot more people. No, like it's if you know you will be using a gun in a certain environment, it just makes sense.
Oh yeah. So we've got a is that a offset red dot up at the front too? I think so. Even the light is
Is that
painted.
also?
That's
It
good.
looks almost in line from this perspective, but yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
that's a really lovely. You can also see the little blemishes, the little marks of usage.
yeah, you can right there and here.
But there is a kill flash on the ACOG. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
did your parents not love you?
I like the whole thing. The whole thing is painted though. That I appreciate that.
But the ACOG is based and everything. Like, this is a nice setup overall. It's just the kill flash.
Well, you gotta work with what you got, I guess. Oh yeah, I made sure this one was in just for you. Look at the front of this.
Oh god, okay. Okay, I've seen this one when going through the comments.
It's like I don't even know what this is.
Okay, let's
It's taped
dissect
to it.
this one. Shall we go from do we go from tip to butt, like, you know?
Whichever. Oh, wait,
Or the
hold
butt to
on.
tip?
I didn't fucking notice. Oh my god.
It's a cat here, it's a 3D printed cat. Look,
No, so
tip to butt to tip, both are horrible with this gun.
this is fucking. One of my friends drew this picture of me, and they've got it printed out and taped to their. I know, my god, that's awful.
Okay.
There's the cat ears. Then we've got that.
Okay, so let's
awful
okay,
picture.
it's going to be you know what? I think that I want the less painful thing later, so let's start tip to butt.
Okay.
Ooh, this one is going to be a while to digest.
We've got a spatula up here.
So first
just in
of
case
all,
you're
the
hungry.
spatula, which is in a is that a functional grenade launcher? Because if yes, I'm very
No.
disappointed. If it's
Absolutely
not,
not.
I'm thankful that it doesn't exist and it cannot hurt me.
No, this looks like some kind of plastic toy. It's literally duct taped to it.
I just hope that it's not an Ona hole.
They're saying it looks like a lightsaber. Oh, it's a lightsaber body.
It's
Oh, like Star Wars.
fucking
Oh,
lightsaber toy. No, it's duct tape. That makes it worse. It's a lightsaber toy that got fucking. Oh god.
that's great. That's great. 3D printed lightsaber.
This is incredible. Okay, that's points for that. Let's look at the muzzle brake. The muzzle brake, yeah. Sorry, it's slightly delayed on your stream. I got both your YouTube and your
Oh yeah,
stream
I was
open on the.
I was sharing the screen to Discord.
Oh yeah, I got both open. I want to see the reactions of the chat too.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's not too bad, a muzzle brake and a front sight, like. That's pretty good. Looks pretty aggressive, but I'm wondering how the recoil feels with this one.
I assume with a muzzle brake like that, it probably helps a bit.
Oh, it does, but I feel bad for the people beside him on the gun range.
We've got, of course,
No.
the dummy grenade on here.
Oh god. Yeah, this one. You know, that person, I'm just going to go with the headcanon that this person really wants to work out. Like, this is a weighted grenade. They have it there just in case.
I think they're just a crazy person. There's
Not wrong.
This is definitely intended to be funny for the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got another Mag Project mag right there. Once again, you can use my code, save some money because they look cool. You can get them all kinds of colors. Look at that. It's like a transition color. Good mag.
The question is, do they ship to Europe?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Then okay. Now you again look at the funny combination of cursed shit and high-end AK parts. Like, that stock is something I would use myself. That stock is something I, pretty much intend to put on my own AK. Already got one ordered. I'm going to be using the old stock mostly for the vibes, but...
Hey, vibes are very important.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good stock. This is a really good stock choice.
So
But that 3D printed fucking kit ear,
yeah,
like, it
cat
even
ears.
partially covers the site for extra cursed points, which is even funnier because, like, then you got the dovetail mount, which is a really good one. Again, that's a really good bang for your buck. But
It's just
Jesus Christ, then
it's
there's
fun.
a part which is funny for you the most, the little sticker.
Yeah, I didn't see this at first when they submitted it.
Is there a story behind this art?
It's because I don't really know, to be completely honest. So like when in the 3D printed gun kind of world, there's a thing where like they're all obsessed about making people wear maid dresses. They're obsessed about me the most now, and I don't know why. And my friend Viri, she's in the chat. She drew this picture, though in the original picture she had herself as well. It was both of us, but
Well,
they
you
cut me out
see,
and made
there
it into a
is the
sticker.
natural progression question because there is always natural progression in firearms and everything, right?
Hmm.
So bunny girl next, right?
Please no, don't encourage.
Bunny girl outfit next, right?
Don't give them more ammunition.
No,
I
I'm
never,
just asking. This
I'll
is a
never hear the
genuine
end of it.
question.
I'll never hear the end of it.
Scientific question.
They've been trying so hard. I don't know why. I don't know why they would ever want to see such a cursed sight. But no.
All right. Oh, this is another neat gun build.
Oh yeah. I like we've got the can with the cover, which is good.
Also another black and tan setup, which also goes super hard.
Oh, your black and tan's great. Absolutely.
This is like,
Yep.
I know that I got this feeling with so many guns here, but this XCR, I want to shoot it. I want to shoot this one.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
This
very
looks
nice.
really, really neat.
Like even with the matching pistol and everything, it looks so nice.
Yeah, I'd put my own optic on it, but
Yeah,
nothing wrong with this one either, though.
they're saying it needs another scope. He spent all his money on the gun. Okay, he's got to wait a little bit to get another good.
I mean,
optic.
that's understandable. That's understandable.
I think if I ever, which I still on principle I refuse to pay the government for them to let me have a suppressor, but if I ever had one, I would definitely put one of these on there.
Oh, this one looks so sweet. You see, the funny part is the selection of suppressor. It makes the optics so much funnier.
Why is that?
It feels like they should have the money for a different optic.
Well, it is a primary arms optic.
It is a primary arms one. It's not terrible, but you see, this one's not that great. I would really just put a different optic on this one.
It would look nice with. Yeah, I mean, if I just had all the money in the world, I'd probably put an EOTech on it, but it would look nice with one of the Holosun optics. Holosun makes good stuff.
I mean, I'd put either again. This is me speaking with, like, the second-hand optics here, but I'd put either EOTechs or the Alcan on it.
They're min-maxing.
Or just one of the long boy, one of those long boy scopes.
True. A good variable scope, maybe adjustable scope.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That would be fun at the gun range.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we got a double in here. I'm not as big of a handgun guy, but this looks like one of those like 22 competition pistols. And we've got.
It looks fascinating.
This
one does look fascinating. Also, yes, the keychain goes hard. And then, they even got, like, a second keychain which has the competition, the pistol itself there.
I mean, this is cool, but I'm more interested, honestly, in the black powder pistol.
Oh yeah, that's a black powder 36 gal. That's yep. I know this one from a bunch of videos and a bunch of
Thing's definitely been used too.
Yeah. This looks so fucking good.
Old black powder guns are very cool.
When I look at this one, I just immediately think about Hunt Showdown, though.
Oh, I like Hunt Showdown a lot. I need to play it again.
It's so fun game, though. Again, I need to drag out Leaflet to play it with me again.
I heard it got an update. I haven't played it in a while, but I liked it a lot too. I have tried Tarkov like once or twice, but I did really bad in it. And then someone was like, "You should play Hunt instead." And I was like, "Oh, I did better at that one." So
If you like to play aggressively, you need to play Hunt on European servers because Europeans do not respond well to aggressive pushes, apparently.
I am the kind of person that plays aggressively, and a lot of times makes me die. But still, it's more fun that way.
It is definitely fun. Like, the game is fun because there is not that much consequence as in Tarkov.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I just didn't play it enough. When I tried to play Tarkov, I was not good at it at all. But then again, it feels like like your character holding the gun has never shot a gun before because their recoil is all over the place. But still, I was not very good at Tarkov.
Also, for those who play Hunt Showdown, the best budget loadout is 2 hatchets and a tomahawk. You can't go wrong with that. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
There was
2 hatchets and a tomahawk, or a rifle and a cavalry saber and tomahawks.
There was one, I don't remember what rifle I really liked, but there was one that I really liked, and then we would have each of us would have, me and a couple friends, each of us would have a rifle, but we'd all have the cavalry sabers as our backup.
Oh yes, the cavalry sabers are absolutely awesome.
So whenever someone would try to rush us, we'd all just pull out the swords and go after them. That was a lot of fun.
But overall, those, again, absolutely beautiful guns.
And a very nice little keychain. I like them.
Yeah.
Now this isn't one of those dual tube. This isn't the Kel-Tec one. Know that. But it's one of those dual tube shotguns. I'm not sure which one
I am not familiar with this one at all, actually.
It's like I want to say it's like a something 15. I don't remember. I've seen this one before. I know it's not the Kel-Tec shotgun. Yeah, it's a Turkish one. Yeah, it's a Turkish one. UTAS or oh, it's like UTS 15 or something. I think it's what it is.
Oh yeah. Man, I never actually seen one of those in real life. Like, not at all. Not even in a video.
Yeah, UTS 15. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
wish I could say more on this, but
I just know it has two.
How much does this one weigh?
I'd assume a shotgun like this probably weighs a little more than a regular one.
Yeah.
I would totally get
imagine this would be like a pound or 2 heavier.
Oh yeah. I would absolutely get one of these though.
This fucking looks like a 40k weapon. Like, if you smoothed this over, made some of the holes which you did not smooth over like glow, this would look like a Tau gun, like a Tau rail gun.
I am very I know very little. I know a little bit about 40k. Like, I know that the Tau are aliens, but that's about I have surface level knowledge of that because I have friends that are into it.
The Tau are filthy Xenos. Humanity shall rise. The God Emperor's light guides us to victory. However, I still want to shoot those Xenos guns just for scientific purposes to inform the Inquisition about how they are inferior, but I really want one. Send me one, please.
Oh, here's a good one. Got the best.
I can immediately recognize the character too.
Best girl from ReZero right there.
Yep, ReZero.
Best girl. Yes, best girl. You are correct. Oh, for me,
it's Rem.
For me, Echidna is a close second though, because I'm into women that are dangerous, but Rem is the best. My favorite.
Mama. Oh boy.
Rim Island Armory. That's a good one.
Rim Island Armory.
That's very
Overall,
good.
though, a lovely gun. You can see that the user cares about it.
Yeah,
You can already see little marks of wear and tear, especially on the edges around the trigger.
mhm. I don't have a 1911 myself. I don't have any boomer guns. But if I did
You
get,
don't have boomer guns? Damn.
yeah, I don't have boomer guns. I have a lot of homemade guns. There is actually a 3D printed 1911 frame that you can do, and if I ever got a 1911, it would be a printed one probably.
I need to admit that I love boomer guns, and I have quite a bit of them actually. My oldest one is a fancy shotgun, which now is actually fully restored. It was a fucking heck and a handbasket to get it fully restored because I needed to find a craftsman to take care of it. And it was, this is something that's going to be very hard to show off in the future, but
Oh, it'd be hard to show up
it
in the
was
future.
essentially a custom made piece made for someone from my family that got passed down through the family. This gun survived the Eastern Bloc. It was deactivated, which meant that they ripped it apart and
Oh
poured
no.
lead into the mechanism.
Oh,
So
that's
it
awful.
required like a lot of artisan work to get it restored. But now the gun is functional again.
That's good. It makes me very sad when I hear about, oh yeah, they took the gun and destroyed it or deactivated it. It was like, that's I
Yeah.
hate it. It's depressing.
And now I want to use this over a century old gun against my around like 5 to 10 years old laptop which fucking died on me, and that piece of shit, they refused to repair it. They were supposed to
Oh
repair it. I'm
no.
so mad.
Yeah, the boomeriest gun I have is I have an old uh lever action that was my granddad's, but that's about the oldest gun that I have. All my stuff is
Hey, that's
new.
still cool. That's still cool.
We got some spaghetti guns now though.
Woo, that is a spaghetti collection.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm
You
not.
can pick your flavor. Like this is like when you walk into an Italian ice cream store and you get offered different flavors.
Yeah,
At the end, it's always essentially the same, but again, different
I've
flavors.
mentioned before, I'm not as big into handguns as I am long guns. I just like rifles and stuff more. But I have always really liked the look of Berettas, so well,
The Berettas
I
look
like the
lovely.
spaghetti guns. I like them.
You see, the funny part about handguns is how the angle of the grip can make or break a gun.
That's fair, yeah.
It's the fucking angle of the grip which, like, screws with you the most. It's so odd feeling.
I guess what kind of, when it comes to the grip angle, do you have a preference, or like what's your favorite handgun?
CZ Pete and C and the Glocks. Literally, like, no question here, but then again, it's what I shot the most. Like,
Mhm.
from handguns, those are the guns I've shot the most.
I don't like when it comes to Glocks. I don't really like I have a small Glock that's like my carry gun, like a concealed carry gun. But when it comes to their full size guns, like the 19, I'm not like the grip is so weird. I don't like it. But then I 3D printed a Glock 19 that has better like ergonomics on the grip, and I really like it. But I don't like the stock Glocks.
Presently my carry gun, which I got in my holster and I carry it around. I do have a license for that before someone starts accusing me of being illegal, but uh, my carry gun is a CZ P10C presently. I
That's cool.
really like the trigger on that. I did not change the trigger in the season P10C. I can't have any complaints about it at all. Like, yeah. Also, people do unironically like the Glock, but again, it's also a matter of preference. It's a matter of what you actually like to carry a gun and around, and you know, it's also a matter of many other things. There is a lot of shit you can change on a Glock, surprisingly a lot.
Oh yeah, the stereotype about Glock owners is they'll buy the Glock and then replace all the parts.
Just please, if you buy the newer gen Glocks, do make your serrations correctly. Don't let like a don't let a sweatshop monkey do your serrations. Do them yourself, or find a good gunsmith, please. I've seen so many poor Glocks butchered.
Dagger feels way better than Giannis. Yeah, yeah. The my quote unquote printed Glock is actually just a palmetto dagger with a I want to say it's a Patmos arms trigger. So it's not even actually a Glock. It doesn't have any actual
Yeah.
Glock parts.
Also, like when it comes to pistols, grip can make or break them because really everyone got different hands.
That's true.
Everyone got different hands. It's kind of funny because I've seen recently also some people. Oh god, this was a big case in Europe among, like, you know, the gun community in Europe. There was a pair of British policewomen who sued the police because the guns were too big for their hands, and they said that their shooting score was lower than it should be.
Oh no.
And because of that, they got quote unquote pay cuts, which meant they did not get a raise because they didn't win. Because the pistol was too big for their little hands. Which, you see, me, 6'1", I just, like, you know, stare at that shit and I'm like, wait, what? They had over 1 million pounds from having tiny baby hands. What? It's like if a manlet pointed at me, like, she got too big hands. Unfair, can grip the pistol better. You what, mate? The what?
There are small Glocks they could use. That'd be fine. This is not that
Yeah,
big of
but
an
at the
issue.
same time, the funny part is it was about the standard issue.
Yeah.
It was so bizarre situation. Also, this setup actually belongs to one of my friends.
Yeah. You said
Uh,
you said yeah, they had to send it
yeah,
to
yeah.
you because
This person submitted their gun review through me. So there is a reason why they went with multicam black. First of all, to trigger people, and second of all, because they love black powder red earth. This person is also a professional soldier, so this is their personal setup, which they have for memes.
Oh yeah,
But
good
it
eye,
is a
Space
really
Dog.
lovely setup. This is overall a lovely setup.
We've got the funny third pin on this one. Good eye, Space Dog.
Oh yeah. This person does have the permit for it. This is a perfectly legal gun.
They're very
in the
lucky.
place where they own it and with their permits.
They're very
But
lucky.
overall,
I wish I could have that.
Yeah.
I like it. This
I
this
also
looks really
appreciate
nice.
the fact that they do have a multi-tool in their setup on their gun belt.
Oh yeah.
This is not. You can recognize a person who knows what they are doing. Well, most of the time, obviously, there are some other people. But you can see that they got the lanyard and yet they got the multi-tool as part of their setup.
Oh yeah. We can have them with the power of crime. I mean, on YouTube, I can't agree with that, even though that is a very based opinion.
Yeah. Look. We cannot approve of crime. Wink, wink. It would be a shame if you put the funny keychain attachment inside of your AR.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Everyone says free men don't ask, but just remember, smart men don't post on Twitter. So.
Yeah. But overall, I can absolutely guarantee this gun is perfectly legal within the arms of its holder.
If you hear that,
and
YouTube, don't worry about
setup.
it. It's very good, very nice setup. Was we gone through everything? I don't think.
We can honestly, I've got time, so we can look at anything which someone submitted in the meanwhile.
Yeah, I can do that. I have to.
I'm also going to say for the whiskey viewers, you can quickly go into my own channel.
Oh no,
Look at the
we did
and
miss some
look at-
stuff. We got skipped ahead at some point. That's weird.
Hey.
I don't know
Oh
how that
yeah, I've
happened.
noticed there were a lot of bolties with different wire stocks. Wire bipods, I mean.
Yeah, we got skipped ahead somehow. Okay, we got more stuff. We're good. We're good. I knew we had more.
Oh yeah, there was the Beretta ARX. I didn't notice that one when scrolling through.
Yeah, I think we'll get to that one. Yeah, I should have that one saved. But yeah, we're back here.
Okay. This is the big. This raises the question: pistol sights, yes or no?
What you mean, like the height, the sights?
Reflex sights.
Reflex sights. I have one of my pistols has a red dot on it. Not all of mine do, because that costs money, but some of them do.
I will put it this way. I love the aesthetic of iron sights on pistols, and I mostly shoot with iron sights. But I definitely perform better with the sights. Like they are a benefit.
So yeah, so mine, it's my 19X. I've actually got the dagger, so it's got the red dot actually sits behind the rear sight. So I've got the rear sight moved up, so it makes it easier to use the red dot, in my opinion, with the sights that way. I don't know what they call them, but they're swapped.
Also, someone actually mentioned it. Red dots on pistol are cool, but the added bulk makes them more annoying to find holsters for.
That's fair. That is fair. Or I wonder if you.
It's actually kind of funny because a lot of times people ask me what holster I use, but the funny part is it's actually in my character sheet. I'm unoriginal like that. I literally just took the equipment I know and I put it in my character sheet.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm using a Safari Land holster for my gun.
Oh, Kitsu Kishi, she actually was able to show up. You were late.
Hey,
you missed the part when
Kitsu!
we looked at your honey badger. You missed it.
We
You're
looked at
late.
your honey badger. It's a really nice one.
It is. She's. I can't believe she's so late.
I'm envious. Like the honey badgers are impossible to get here. Madge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, for holsters though, could you? I've not done this myself, but I assume you could probably just buy a holster and then just cut it to fit the light, or fit the.
Oh God, you don't have one. You have two. Your husband has one too. Damn.
That's super lucky. Got two of them. She could use both, one in each hand.
You know what? With this one, I'm just going like, what is this? This is actually a gun I don't reckon. This looks like some Cold War but updated thing. This looks like some weird Soviet submachine gun inspired thing.
It's using was it PPS something? The Russian thing. Yeah, PPS. It's not the 40. It's not the 43. I don't think it was. No? He had told me what it was, but yeah, it's using. We've got this printed receiver here.
I mean, the first thing which came to my mind when I look at this, it's the Commie Tommy, and this one took it a step too far.
Well, there's some people that what they'll do is they'll take like parts kits and they'll design something for it. Like this, from what I understand, this is very PPS 43. Yeah, okay. So from what I understand, what I was told is this is actually kind of hard to build, or it's expensive to build, because you have to get the receiver changed to semi-auto in America. But
God, that hurts me so much to know.
Yeah, it's awful.
You see, there is one reason for one of the big reasons why I'm getting my gunsmithing license is that then I can call it firearms collection and research under the European Act for gunsmithing. And then I can buy an MG42, a Hugo one,
would be so
which is in full auto, and I want one so much. But you see, if I bought it right now, they would have to turn it into semi-auto.
Yeah, that's
an MG42, but in semi-auto. What the fuck?
But so this kind of looks like, I don't know if it's the same guy. Y'all can tell me if Ivan is doing this, or if it's inspired by it. But there's a build you can buy called the Amigo Grande, and this just makes me think of it because it looks similar. But you can buy old, like, let me see your G3 parts for like $100, and then build a rifle. didn't get any submissions for that one, but that's what it reminds me of. 3D printed sent me.
Still, this looks really interesting. The one thing which I'm wondering about is how much does this thing actually hold zero?
From what I understand, with printed rails, you have to have the iron sights obviously aren't very heavy. If you put like a heavy optic on printed rails, then it'll lose zero. But if it's really light, it's easier to hold zero. From what I've been told. All of my guns with printed rails just have iron sights on them.
Also, tomfoolery, if you want to get the best worst list of countries by gun laws in Europe. From what I understand, the Benelux countries, Netherlands and Luxembourg overall have absolutely shit gun laws, as well as a bunch of others, which I don't know from the top of my head, but then there is stuff like Germany, Austria, Poland. Those have decent-ish laws if you are a hunter, especially if you are a hunter or a sports shooter. And then there is Czechia and Croatia and Slovenia. I'm not sure if Croatia, I actually do not remember the Croatian gun laws from the top of my head, too many. But Czechia and Slovenia, from what I understand, are the best European gun law countries.
Yeah. I've just always assumed my whole life that all of Europe was terrible for guns, and then like you told me, oh no, there's some good ones, but it's still
No,
kinda...
for example, I will again say in the country I live in Europe, the guns I own would be such a huge multi-federal crime in America, like because it's an SBR with folding stock that is adjustable and a silencer and shit that you wouldn't be able to put on a gun in America. Just it would be pretty much a nope, or
It would
hey,
you'd have
you
to pay a
better
lot
be
of money
part
for
of
it.
some free letter agency to have this gun.
Yeah, you have to pay a lot of money for it. Oh, here we go. That's another printed gun, and of course it's purple, so it gets extra points for me.
Oh boy, I see they aimed this one at you.
I think this is the FNS 40, isn't it? There was really cheap FNS parts kits for a while, so there's a couple designs made for them. Yeah,
Is that a
model
3D
40.
printed lower?
Yes, it is.
That makes it even more of a your gun.
Oh, absolutely.
Purple
Yeah.
3D printed.
I want to say that's the Polymaker Dark Purple, which is my favorite filament. Oh, I like it. Got the Streamlight on there, which is good.
Damn, this goes sweet. Like, honestly, again, I need to give extra points to anyone who has a light on their gun.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just a practical thing to have.
What am I going to get a Polymaker filament named after me? I don't know. I would like to. They got 3D Print General. He's got a filament. I'd like a purple filament with Polymaker.
That would be fun.
They're very supportive of printed gun stuff too, which is kind of cool to see in a company.
Honestly, I'm wondering, like, under the gunsmithing laws and regulations, once I will have the courses nailed down and I will get my license, I will be able to 3D print and overall just fuck around with guns however the fuck I want.
It's so fun.
As long as I call it prototyping.
It's such a fun thing. I'm not very good at like designing and stuff and like on the computer. I can take like some things and like modify it, but I'm still not very good with the CAD stuff where you like drawing things on the computer and all that. But it's really fun and interesting stuff to do.
It is really interesting, and I'm just wondering what kind of gun heresy I can commit once I get to this. Like,
you could do all kinds of stuff.
Because the funny part is, like, when you look at old firearms, especially, you already got the math done, or more like, you already got a bunch of monkeys in the sweatshop testing everything with that thing that could go wrong, and they already figured it out. So you just need to twist it around a little bit to make it do what you want.
Yeah. And it's true, yeah, U.S. gun laws are very lax in some ways and strict in other ways, exactly.
Yeah.
Being out metal gunsmithing, you get away
Also,
with a ton of dumb shit. I mean, yeah, that's true.
as some people some people told me in the past, in some European countries, the gun laws are essentially whatever you can get away with.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I should be able to get away with whatever I want.
Like,
Or owning whatever I
this is a
want.
story which, I mean, it's just don't talk about it on Twitter, and everyone will be fine.
No
The
posting on
way
Twitter.
I got my Luger, guess the price of my Luger.
It was probably very expensive.
Make a wild guess.
$2,000.
Like $6.
What?
Well, I got it from a flea market in Eastern Europe. Someone mentioned Czech Republic. Yes, it was Czech Republic in the case of this one.
All right, yeah,
I
getting
went
stuff
through
like
a
that's
flea
expensive
market.
here.
I went through a flea market and I've seen a Luger, literally a functioning Luger in almost pristine condition on the
Wow.
table. And I asked the grandpa sitting at the table, how much does he want for it? And he want, like, I don't know, 6-pack of beers.
Oh my god.
So I took him to the local pub, and with the Czech beer prices, it's incredibly cheap, like less than $1 for a whole liter of beer. Grandpa got 3 liters of beer, like the Gucci beer, and I got a Luger.
That is like some anime good luck right there. That's a once in a lifetime thing. You were able to get it like that's
Also, it was not covered in goat poop. It was literally just almost pristine quality Luger. The magazine. Oh, this is the even funnier. Like, you know, the reason why they thought the Luger isn't working is because the spring broke in the mag.
Mhm.
That's the main reason why they thought that it doesn't work.
Oh,
No one
no.
fucking checked if the mechanism works. I just went on it. I checked it. I'll post a pic once I will manage to start posting gun pics. I will get to it.
That's insane.
No, pic with date? You want a date on the pic. I'm gonna make sure to print the pic, put it besides the Luger, and then write, like, you know, with like a maybe yeah, new paper with pic, okay. But
Draw a
essentially
little
that
picture of
gun is
yourself.
the funnier part is that that gun is officially, according to the laws, grandfathered.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Essentially, they let you grandfather guns and register guns which never got registered on certain dates,
Mhm.
in, like, you know, government easy days, I would call it.
That's so lucky.
So that was how I managed to get it officially registered. Until then, it was actually super illegal, so I can't tell this story way too much, but
now you can.
yeah. Yeah, now I can. This is not my stream. I'm not legally bound to this. I could be talking shit right now and no one will notice.
100%.
But also the Sopo plushie, I actually got one of those Sopo plushies. I got the squeaky one too.
That's nice. So I know a lot of people like wheel guns, of course. And that is a nice knife. They mentioned that in the chat. That looks really nice.
This one looks sweet.
I like the wood grain grips.
It's also the Damascus steel blade, or at least Damascus steel looking blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how much you know about knives, but
a little bit. I know what Damascus is and stuff like that.
This looks like a really, really lovely knife. Overall, you don't want too big, too heavy knife because there's just extra weights. Also, how often are you going to use a knife in your kit setup?
That's fair.
This one looks pretty sweet. It looks high quality, at least looks. Also, I can appreciate hollow point rounds in this setup.
We've got kind of doesn't quite match here, but you can even looks like maybe the color of the round might be a little different. I don't know.
I mean, this is a funny one. This is something you can actually do in Tarkov, and you load up different rounds in different portions of the magazine.
That's pretty cool. I should try. I should really try to play Tarkov again
Oh
at some
god.
point.
So you know the big Saiga drum mags, right?
Uh,
You can make it look like an Italian ice cream because there's like a semi-transparent Saiga drum mag, which you can put different shotgun shells into, and all of them can have different color. And it actually displays on the magazine itself in Tarkov, which I think it's a nice touch.
yeah, I was just so bad at Tarkov. I was so bad at it. Maybe I should try it again. I don't know.
If you want a tip for Tarkov, you win at Tarkov the moment you have fun.
That's fair. That's fair.
You need to find your own fun in the game, and honestly, if you go on woods with a bolty and you just shoot scavs, and the occasional player which is absolutely brain dead and wishes they would be out of woods as soon as possible, that is the best way to play Tarkov in my books. Like, find maps you like, ignore the quests, ignore the game, find guns you like, you can run for cheap, find setups you like for cheap, and you will notice that your stash is completely full before long.
I was really bad at navigating the map because you don't have a compass or you don't have a map or anything. I've never played it before. It's like I don't know where anything is.
I mean, it's kind of like land nav.
Yeah.
It's kind of like normal land nav. You find a real actual map of the area. You identify the landmarks, and then you kind of go between the landmarks. You first, look around in a circle around you. You immediately figure out where you are from the landmarks you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of try to navigate between those landmarks from landmark to landmark, and eventually you get better at that area.
Oh yeah, I'm just terrible with directions.
Hey, I mean, you're in the US, so you will be able to actually queue with me, which is a welcome change from all of my friends who are Korean and Japanese and Australian.
Oh, so I would be able to play with you even though I'm in America?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I have great ping in East Coast USA.
Oh, that's good. I'm in the southeast. That's perfect. Okay.
Also,
So
this is overall a lovely another bicolored setup. It's kind of funny that someone went for going even more height over bore over there.
well, that's an AR carry handle.
It is an AR carry handle on top of an AK, which makes me wince because
It's very goofy.
oh god, it's like on my AK, I run an EOTech. I've got an EOTech on my AK-105.
Look at you
That
flexing.
thing already has more than enough height over bore. Can you imagine putting that on top of a carry handle?
It's like the rifle in an anti-gun cartoon.
Yep. The funny part is I recognize that grip.
Oh, you do?
That entire AK setup, I recognize most of the parts. I don't know them by name, perchance, but I know all of them. This AK kit is actually a really good one. You can also, when you look on the dust cover, look at how it connects to the iron sight, to the place where you would put the iron sight.
Yeah.
This is an AK setup which will actually hold 0.
Okay, yeah, Obsidian is metaphor, whatever your name is, Obsidian. He's in the chat claiming this is his.
Obsidian. What? Okay, I have 2 questions for Obsidian. Why are you so based, and why did you put the fucking carry handle on it? Why the carry handle? Really? Why?
There was another picture of this one with it just had an optic on there. But I kept the carry handle picture because it was funnier.
0, what 0? AKs and holding 0. This is like, an eternal question, and it really depends on the manufacturer, which is why the AK-12 is such a fucking piece of garbage. Holy shit, it doesn't hold 0 for shit. That pretty front grip. That pretty fucking... Oh god, that pretty part of the AK-12 doesn't hold 0 for shit. No, it's so garbage. And the funny part is it's not like they can't manufacture a good one. Because on the RPK version of that thing, it's good. Why?
I mean, I
It's
guess
also like,
if,
all of the prototypes were good, and then because lack of price, they went for something different. But it's like, you got companies in Russia and Europe and America which make good kits for AKs. Like, you can make a better 100 series AK than the AK-12 for half the price sometimes.
it was when someone mentioned you saw someone fix a canted front sight block on an AK by pistol whipping with a 1911 a few times. I actually know somebody
Oh God.
who he got an AK, and when he got it, the sight was so bad on the front he had to send it back. It was I think was it Zastava USA? Is that what they are? I don't remember. It's one of the a US AK company, Kalashnikov USA. He bought an AK from them, but the sight was so crooked he had to send it
Oh
back
boy.
and let them repair it.
Overall, though, I like the bicolor effort here. I like the fact that it got an ACR stock.
Got our multiple sights here, so it's fun.
Yes. Yes. The sights, those feel like. I'm wondering, is this a jab at you or a jab at me, or does the person just like it? I want an answer to this one.
I kind of think this is for the meme. I think this is for the meme.
I hope it is for the meme.
Wait, hang on. Nobody gonna mention the double hinges? Wait, is it double hinged? Are you sure?
I don't want to comment on that one. Please. No. Look, the funny part is there is so many good ways to mount an ACR stock on an AK. This is not the good one. I appreciate the ACR stock. I'm ignoring the rest. There is a bunch of really nice mounts. But oh god, that's a huge hinge.
It's so fun. Yeah, I enjoy this. It's goofy.
It is goofy. I like it. I still like it. This is overall a setup I would like, and I would use this gun in Tarkov.
Oh, here
I
we
would
go.
use it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh boy. No. This looks like the same. Okay, I don't know 3D printed guns that well. But this looks similar to one of the 3D printed guns we had before.
This is the 3011. It uses 1911 parts, and this one even has a rifle length barrel, which is really funny. It uses an AR-15 fire control group, and then of course
I felt a shiver go down my spine when you said 3011. I went like, oh no, what did they do to my girl?
Yeah, it uses 1911 parts. This is the World War III version.
Oh god.
So
does Whiskey have mag capacity limits where she is? Nope.
that's pretty base.
It's kind of funny, like there are some limits, but it's really weird laws with that. But in general, it's more about the gun itself than it's about the magazine. You can't get certain magazines, but if you get your hands on a magazine through any means possible, that is legal. Like, not from a smuggler. If you literally get it gifted from a friend, it's, it's fine. It's a gift. A friend.
Okay.
Like, the magazine is not an illegal part. If you shove it in the gun, you shoved it in the gun. Who cares? The gun is legally owned.
Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, someone said, like, it's a hilariously good design. Yes, this thing, even though it looks so ridiculous, apparently it shoots really well. And yes, someone mentioned, the rifle length barrels do actually tilt properly in this, too. So, the rifle length barrels work in this thing. So...
You see, if you spray painted this with camo, it would look like a doll gun from Borderlands. I can't unsee that. I'm not sure why it came in my brain, but immediately I remember the doll guns from Borderlands. This looks like the doll SMG from Borderlands.
So yeah, but I mean, you get to put a nice optic on a 1911. So
that's true. That's true.
You got to stop.
Like, this would be a nice. I'm wondering about the accuracy of this. I would guess it's pretty decent for a 45.
Well, especially like you got 3 points of contact now with the stock, so yeah, this could be pretty accurate. But yeah,
I also
these are on
imagine it's a
45.
pretty heavy barrel. Like,
Oh yeah, that's. I want to know how much a 16-inch 1911 barrel costs, because that's got to be a lot. It's got to be really expensive.
16-inch 1911
That that
barrel.
that way it can
Oh
legally
boy.
have a stock in America. Yeah,
Oh boy.
those are
Also,
funny.
yeah, Dahl is the best manufacturer in Borderlands. They have some really funky looking guns, which makes me wonder, would you be able to design 3D print a gun from Borderlands, like a pistol or something like that?
I mean, you probably could. I guess it'd probably be more about. Uh,
Can you find someone to design
oh.
it? Yeah.
I'm sure there's somebody out there. Like I know a guy. He made a Glock that looks like a Halo Magnum. So this like the Glock frame looks like the Magnum from Halo.
I
So I know
also
that
know that
people
some
have done
people
that.
did gun reviews on different sci-fi guns that got like replicas made by people who 3D print and gunsmith.
Yeah,
I
we're
think that shit. I think that shit so much.
we were talking about the guns in Starfield the other day, because some of them
Oh
all the guns
god,
in Starfield look crazy.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's a rabbit hole. All right, we'll get to that later.
Okay, so I
Oh
want.
boy, this is a beauty. I love bolties so much. I've got a bunch of bolties of my own.
I think this one had another picture. Yeah, yeah. So it's German, so I'm guessing it's got to be a Gewehr, right? If it's a German rifle, Bolty, 1906.
1906. This is a full Gewehr 98, is it?
I assume it's very old. It's very old.
This is a very, very old one. This is definitely a Mauser action. Seems like a German-built one from the
Hmm.
markings which you've shown.
Yeah.
I do get mistakes with bolties often. I don't know every one of them.
Well, back then they all looked very similar, so it's a common
Oh
mistake, right?
yeah, definitely. Uh, this is definitely a Gewehr 98 if I can make. Yeah, I see people
Yeah.
in the chat confirming it.
Yeah, if Sneaky says it is, I trust him because he's like one of the biggest gun nerds I've ever met.
The
So,
funny part is my oldest bolt action, I can actually say that. My oldest bolt action is an Austrian Mauser, actually. It's a Mannliche.
oh, nice.
It's a Mannliche.
Got the funny name.
Yeah, I've got pictures around of when I first got that my grabby little hands on that gun
Okay, this is I hope it's saying
because I
it's
need to
their
restore that one.
Gewehr
Also, I
98.
need to say the wood on this one is in beautiful condition. It always makes me so happy to see a bolty with wood
That's
in
true.
in good condition.
It does look good.
You can see the owner of this gun loves it.
Absolutely.
It's taken such a good care of. This is just like, their baby. Also, I can see they take the honor in the flag.
Oh yeah. It's very cool. Very cool piece of history. You better hang on to that really good. Family heirloom, yeah. Don't ever let anybody sell it.
So, if you look a little bit lower
Oh, or on the
on the last one, where yeah. Seems like well maintained. Seems like really well maintained. It's also kind of incredible seeing, like, when you imagine they made this in 1906, over 100 years ago.
yeah. It's really cool.
This is some incredible craftsmanship. Imagine they were doing this essentially in a sweatshop.
I just yeah, old guns. I'm not the most knowledgeable about old guns, but I do really like them. I think it's cool. We've got the cop special here now.
Oh boy, this is going to be the funny one. Metropolitan Police immediately.
So
I can
whoever's
immediately see, like, the magnifier plus a sight. Or
whoever
is
sent
it
this,
magnifier and a sight? Is it? Does this flip to
yeah,
sight? Please tell me it does. Please tell me it's not stacked up sights.
it looks like that might be a hinge.
Please tell me there is a hinge, please.
I assume.
I hope there is a hinge. I hope it's so much.
But yeah, this was probably sent in by one of one of the agents that watch me, I'm sure.
Ah, yes. I mean, at least you can see that the government agents want representatives too, and that they approve. This is like, silent approval.
Yeah, I
This is like, they will expect all of the IP addresses you got the submission sent to from, and then they will send you like, your usual $5,000 in a small cardboard box in front of your door, disguised as a pizza delivery.
I've actually had the feds show up at my house before. So
Oh boy!
yeah, so someone reported my YouTube channel. Like, so I live, like I told you, I live in the southeast, and someone all the way on the other side of the country in California reported me to
Of course, California!
yeah, they reported me to the feds, and they showed up at my house. And I told the story on my channel one time, but yeah, it's uh like they come to my house, they're basically just telling me, yeah, we had to investigate you because someone reported you, but we don't really care. It's basically what they told me. They didn't ask to see my guns or anything. So it kind of just felt
They
like,
didn't even ask.
yeah, it kind of just felt like, oh yeah, we got to do this, so now we're here, kind of
Oh
thing.
god.
Because it was someone from California. No one cares about people in California. Yeah, of course, California.
Also, come on, MCX is awesome.
That's true.
Lapua Lazuli. Also, Lapua Lazuli is a lovely name. A nice play on the name of a gemstone and a nice caliber of a gun.
Yeah. Well, now we got the fish gun.
Oh god, it's the Italian one.
Yep, Beretta. Spaghetti
It looks
fish
like
gun.
a fat fish. It always looks like a fat fish, no matter how I look at it.
I wonder. I mean, they're mostly polymer, so I wonder if they're any heavier than like an AR.
Damn, I also see, like, it looks so chunky.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
looks
pasta fish.
so chunky. Also,
This
the one thing which I need to say that the optic is mounted very far forwards.
that is true. Like they don't have obviously they don't have the separate rails here, so it's not bridged or anything. But I prefer to have my optic like maybe right around in here in this area. Well, that's really far forward.
I'd still say in many, many cases, it's matter of what you are used to.
That is
I
also
see a
true.
lot of people who started on AKs preferring their optics ridiculously far forward simply because,
Oh, that makes sense because
if
yeah.
they mount it on the dust cover, it has no zero.
I think these are very. I mean, they do look kind of goofy, but at the same time, they look very spaceship gun type thing. I don't know. I like the way they.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't call it spaceship. I would call it
Looks like a space gun.
I don't know. I keep
to
seeing
me.
the tuna. I keep seeing the tuna there.
That's also fair.
Also, the first thing which I remember when I see this gun, it just keeps reminding me about the Girls Frontline character because it was the first time I actually spotted this gun ever. And
Oh,
I were
really?
like, wait a second, is this a real thing? And this is despite me living in Europe and knowing Italians who were in the armed forces and use this. Like, ooh, I should know this, but at the same time, it just somehow passed by me.
I mean, it seems like it'd be a really good gun for people with really big hands. Oh,
I'm pretty sure this one is in GFL. Wasn't it the Green Homete, or was that a different gun that was Italian?
I don't know. I haven't played Girls Frontline enough.
Like, there is one of the Green Homete is the ART 556. Is it a different one? It might be a different one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is a different one. Okay, it is a different one, ART. But there is this gun in Girls Frontline, is there?
I'm not sure.
Green Homete is the BR Blaster. Okay, this is on me completely. Okay, made a fool of myself. Damn,
It happens.
it happens. Can't know every gun.
Now here's a G3 or a set G3 or a set mate. One of those two. I don't know. Roller delay gun. Roller delay
This
time.
looks like a G3. Most of the setme's which I've seen, I own a setme now. Finally, I was saving up for it for a while.
I'd like to 3D print
That was,
one.
that was the set me is actually the first gun which I bought with my streaming money.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, this is Dark Horse's gun. Yeah. I love these stocks because it looks like a
It
surprise
could be a
face.
PTR 91, which is an American production G3 essentially.
Hey, I, don't know, I saw Dark in the chat. This is his gun. He hasn't said exactly what it is though. But he has a lot of nice guns too.
From what I've heard, the PTR 91 is actually a pretty good gun. G3s are fairly common in Europe. I shot a lot of G3s. It's like if you go to a gun range in Europe, like Poland, Czechia, Slovenia, and the other countries which have pretty good gun laws, they will offer you training with a G3.
It's kind of. I was just thinking because there's a 3D printed one you can do, right? And all you need is, I mean, I don't think you don't even need the trigger anymore. There's a version with the AR trigger. But it's mostly the receiver, but you buy like the kit because you can get set me kits in America for like $100. They're really cheap. But the printed one free floated the barrel instead of having like the whole handguard and everything. So the 3D printed set me is actually more accurate than the original.
That is kind of funny. Also, just give me a little moment.
Yeah.
I will quickly go to grab a little bit more water because I just finished the jack moment.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. I just already had my water here, so. Let me see, use the semi-C trigger. Yeah, so, but from what I understand, I don't know if it will work with the 3D printed Amigo Grande, but there was someone who was developing a, like you could use the AR-15 fire control group on a SETME, which would be really cool, actually, because I don't own one of these myself. I would like to, but from what I have been told, those triggers are not that great. If you could put an AR trigger on that thing, that'd be really nice. That's what I would do if I could. The next SETME release from Ivan will use AR parts. Yeah. And is he still? So the original Amigo Grande, it has all these flanges. It literally looks like your gun is made out of a big old pipe. But he's doing a new design where it's slick, where it's like smooth on the side. Would be nice. The Amigo Grande is fun. The trigger is kind of TV tactic. Yeah, I mean, it's a old SETME trigger. Yeah, he's still doing the flange one probably after the SETME L release. Yeah, he did that recently too. That one looks really good. There are so many things I want to build. Like I've got some stuff in progress now that I haven't been able to finish because I need to buy parts. But I think what I might start to do, I can't do it here on YouTube.
Sorry for that.
Oh, that's fine. I can't do it here on YouTube because YouTube is dumb, but I do have a Twitch channel. I might start doing streams, like hand cam streams where I'm building my guns. I'll start finishing more projects. I just need the money to buy gun parts. I need money.
This is the subtle nudge for your audience to support your unhealthy hobbies.
Yes, exactly. I need the support for my money sinks.
Oh boy, those are nice. Another lovely 1911 and a Makarov.
Those are nice. Yeah. Gun cleaning ASMR. I don't have a good enough microphone to pick up all the gun cleaning, the sounds
Same
of the
here,
guns
chat.
and stuff.
Same here. I also need a better mic.
I've done some joke ASMRs just for fun, and like I thought that was funny, but and I would need something better to actually so you could actually hear the gun when I'm cleaning it.
But yeah, what I also wanted to say is, yes, I got a wooden furniture SETME.
That's nice.
Because I just thought this wooden furniture just looked so good. I just wanted one.
Yeah. It does.
I've seen it. No, like the funny part is I didn't. The first time I found about the SETME was when, like, essentially when I only just began having some free time. So a while ago already, a friend invited me to an airsoft event because they thought like, hey, you know guns, you know how to shoot guns, how will you like airsoft?
Yeah.
And there were a bunch of people with what looked to me like wooden furniture Nazi G3s.
I mean, that's pretty
That
cool.
was my first impression of them. No insult intended. And I asked them, what the fuck is that thing? Like, it looked like something from Wolfenstein to me. Because it combined, like, the old style wooden furniture with a G3 aesthetic. And they told me that's actually a real gun called Set Me. And I was like, wow.
I would love to
So,
build
and now
one.
I
Yeah.
finally have one, so I'm happy.
If I ever get one, it'll probably be because I'm building, because getting a completed one is a lot more expensive than just buying a parts kit and printing the rest of it here. So
Yeah, here it's definitely the opposite. I feel like getting a parts kit would be about the same price as getting the actual gun here, because I
mhm.
don't think any parts kit are actually getting sold in Europe, really.
Yeah. Duke Moosey said that they got the 1911 for around $300. It's pretty good for a 1911. Every time I see them, they're always really
That's
expensive.
actually really good.
Oh, here we go. I like the colors on this one in this matching skateboard.
Oh boy, I recognize this one.
Yeah, so that's FGC9. That's probably the most
The
well
best
known.
known 3D printed
Yeah,
gun.
yeah. I have one that I've made, though mine I actually have a fancy one that doesn't use Glock mags. It uses CZ Scorpion mags. But yeah, that is the 3D printed gun right there.
I heard it was also made by a European.
Yes, yeah, Jay Stark. Jay Stark, he was European. He did most of the development on it, from what I understand. Uh, it was him, Ivan, Ivan the Troll. They collaborated a lot on it. I know. Uh, one of the big breakthroughs about the FGC9 was that the documentation was so well. Like it is all 100% DIY. You can build the whole thing with just a 3D printer and like random parts you get at a hardware store. And the documentation is really well
Honestly,
done, which makes it easy to build.
I do feel like this is the proof about human ingenuity in general. Like, where there is a will, there is a way, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, guns are gonna be around, and it's kind of funny because I'm not sure if you know the anime Jormungandr.
Oh yeah. I watched that a few weeks ago actually for the first time.
I really, really dislike the final ending.
Yes. Yes. I could not stand
It
that
doesn't
ending.
sit well with me
Hated
so
it.
much, but you see her. I'm without saying any spoilers because guys, watch it.
Yeah. It's
Her brother nails it. If there will be no more missiles, I will sell guns. If there will be no more guns, I will sell sticks and stones because people will always go after one another's throats
very
and they will
true.
be ingenuine.
Very
Very
true.
ingenious, very ingenious. They will be still very ingenious. And there will always be weapons to sell.
Yep.
Weapons will never end.
Yep. That's why you should have one, because a lot of other people do. So there's no point not
I
having
mean,
one.
this is something. This is my personal opinion. Again, very uneducated. Situations vary by place to place, but look at history. What countries and what people got attacked the most? The people who had means of defending themselves, or those who did not?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the reason why Switzerland didn't get invaded. First of all, it's all fucking mountains, it's hard to attack, but second, they were ready to defend themselves.
And one of the fun thing about the FGC9 is it's being used like in Myanmar. They're dealing with what I don't 100% know what's going on over there because it's not America, but I know they're dealing with some. They're trying to
It's
like
not America.
yeah, they're trying to overthrow the bad government or whatever, and they're using this, which is super cool.
I will actually quickly I will look at this later. That sounds fascinating. I actually did not hear about Myanmar and FGC9 story.
Yeah, there's lots of pictures of it. So we've got another old rifle now. Again, not 100% sure what this is.
Whew, I would need to see the top of it to be absolutely sure, but this is definitely a Mauser action. I'm sure it's Mauser action. I hope so, that I did not fuck up.
It looks very
It
old. 1903 Swedish. I'm saying Swedish.
I see one saying Swedish, I
Or,
see another one saying 1903.
well, some say Chilean Mauser.
A Chilean Mauser.
A Chilean Mauser. Oh wow, that's cool.
I'm not familiar with the Chilean Mauser, so that's definitely. Also, I see immediately Kitsune going, "Whose dog chewed it?"
Yeah, this thing has definitely seen some wear and tear. That's a big scratcher.
I see the dog really likes it too. I see some people saying Swedish Mauser, some people say it's Chilean.
Who knows?
I am curious, but it's a
Tater
really lovely gun
Pictures
again.
is saying it's his.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he's
take
saying
a
it's a
picture.
Chilean, yeah.
Then it's definitely a Chilean Mauser.
That's very cool.
Santiago de Chile.
Owner chewed it, makes the wood softer.
Honestly, if I wanted to make the wood softer, I would put it in a metal box with apple skins. that would definitely make it softer. It works pretty much on everything, which is fucking funny. But this is actually I'm not sure if you are familiar with speculas. It's like, you know, the Dutch cookies. Dutch spice cookies. The homemade ones, the way they are usually made, they are really thick and really round and big. And they are hard as fuck. You could make a gun out of them. I'm pretty sure that if you baked them, that would be the first 3D printed gun ever. Made out of a cookie, but like to soften them up, you stick them in a metal box with apple skin.
Yeah, I've never heard of those cookies. I'm unaware. Here's a fun one.
Oh boy!
I did go back through the album because it's a little mixed
up. I can see it's your favorite colors again.
It is my favorite color, but skeletonized upper, that
skeletonized magwell makes me.
I'm not bothered so much by the magwells, because I've heard if you like do this, it can make it, if you've got a malfunction, it can make it easier to clear it. But skeletonizing where the bolt carrier is.
Oh, like I'm. Like it looks sweet. It looks it looks like someone really wanted a high-speed low drag gun.
Oh, absolutely.
They also look like they really wanted to please you with that color scheme.
it is a great color.
Sweet. It does look great. But you see, the funny part is, I'm suffering from grunt brain. I don't like skeletonized stuff. This is a personal thing. I'm probably too paranoid. I don't like skeletonized stuff.
Yeah, I for this, especially like on the receivers, the only thing I could see the benefit of would be the magwell, but definitely not the upper. But I mean, if this is supposed to be just like a really fast race gun or whatever, then it's, I mean, you know, it's just how it
mean, for a race gun, that makes sense. That's true.
Like even
skeletonized. Meme Automation says it's just about 5 pounds loaded. That's actually kind of incredible.
That's my main AR weighs like 8 pounds loaded.
That's oh boy, good. I told you how much my plates alone weighed. Wait a second. Yeah. Let me quickly let me translate it into pounds again.
She was a goofy. She bought steel. You bought metal, like steel plates.
Yeah, they are level 4 plus steel plates.
See,
They are rated level 4. They can handle more.
I don't trust steel plates because, like, people always talk about like the shrapnel could hit you. It's a steel plate.
Okay, essentially what I exactly have is a steel plate with coating that has a layer under it. The entire thing is 24 pounds, roughly.
For both plates, or?
For both plates, plus the lining under it.
Oh, wow. See,
there's like an extra thin layer under it.
I've got.
Also, I would love ceramic too, but guys, I don't have that much money. You can solve this problem, but Yep, it's 24 pounds. I work out in that too.
I mean, that would help. That would be a good thing to work out in. I've got ceramic plates, so mine weigh like 6 pounds each. But I don't know how expensive ceramics are in Europe, but I was able to get mine like $100 a piece.
I think that I sent you the picture of how big the layer under my steel plates is.
Yeah, you did.
It's essentially the same size as the steel plate itself. But like, yeah, I've sent James the picture of my steel plates. Actually, you know what? I will send it to Kitsune too. I think that I got her Discord.
Yeah, you did show me.
I've got you friended on Discord, right? It's Ginger on Ginger Kitsu on
Yeah, that's her.
Discord. Yeah. There you go. I'll send her the picture of my new setup of plate carrier. It's not finished, but you can see the thickness of that steel plate and the layer under it.
Yeah, so you make sure to get a Spall jacket. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea too.
All right, so I'm pretty sure this is a rattle can job, which makes me really like it.
Yo, this is a good one. This
Looks
is a
very
good
nice.
one. You can also see again extra points for the ACR stock.
Someone said rifle mounted NVG. I'm not sure. I'm too broke to own night vision, so I wouldn't I wouldn't recognize it. Is ACR? Yes.
Oh boy. Night vision is funnily the one thing which I would say is it's like the thing to get the last after you get your full setup.
Yeah. Rifle mounted PVS 14. Yeah. that's funny actually.
That is actually it's still nice and it's kind of interesting with the setup. The setup is nice overall.
I really want night
Funny
vision.
enough, despite this night vision setup, I would still put a light on it.
You think so?
You never know when those things fail, man.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I really want to get night
Again,
vision.
like my paranoia. This is my paranoia alone, and it's just me. Like I expect things to fail. There is a reason why I bought if I would show you my closet, you would get probably a heart attack from the fact that there would be like clones of the same clothes over and over. But if I like something, I buy multiple sets of it.
You have
Simply
multiple
because
sets of
I
the same
don't want
clothes.
to lose it forever. Like, do you see the hoodie which is on my character?
Hmm.
Got like 6 of them. I literally expect them to, get some wear and tear in the field.
Hmm.
I want spare ones. I want the spares because I don't want to be without this kind of hoodie.
That's fair. That's fair. I've never been that. I don't know. When I buy clothes, I just wear it until it looks bad, then I buy more clothes. Never been like I've never thought like, oh, I should have multiple of the same clothes. 6 jackets is a lot. But yeah,
Not counting the other versions of it, anyways.
I would really love night vision. It would be useful for me because where I live, it's mostly woods. So when you're not in
Yeah,
town,
for me, it's also the fact that I live in the city.
yeah,
For me, in case of some kind of, fucked up situation, is I need to get out of the city first, because my apartment, honestly, better side of the city, but at the same time, I would still need to get out. Or at least I would need to get to the barracks.
yeah, you definitely would not want to be in the city if something crazy happened. That's absolutely. And yes, this is a Galil. Got a Galil now.
This is actually a lovely Galil setup. I quite like this one. Again, my opinion on pistol braces is very much different as a person from a country where I do not need a pistol brace.
Yeah.
Also, Ginger, I sent you my plates. Please respond.
Yeah, Kitsu, she showed you her gear. You got to look at it. It says, I think it's a Gin Tuka
Oh,
wheel.
good. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. I can also absolutely understand people wanting to live outside of the city. It's not as practical for me right now, but yeah.
I mean,
Still, I would prefer. Look, my ideal living space. Yes, yes, I sent you literally the Discord message. I've sent you my plates. But yes, what I wanted to say, for me, my ideal living environment is a boat in the middle of the ocean. That's my perfect living environment.
ocean? Oh, I don't like the ocean.
I love the ocean. I miss it so much.
I grew up, like, I lived most of my life like way out in the middle of nowhere, right? Like I was across the highway from like agricultural fields, and there was woods behind my house. That's where I live. That's where I grew up. And I live in town now. It's a small town, but I live in a town now, and it's very different. Like I can't just walk
Oh
into my
god, yeah, okay.
backyard and
I
shoot
am
guns
actually
anymore.
mixing up Kitsundere. Tsundere? Are you in my Discord group at least? Yeah, there's many people who are kids. Okay, Whiskey, it's not Ginger. Okay, my bad. But
Oh, I
didn't Ginger also have a honey badger?
me and
Am
Kisa,
I
we're
mixing up two people? God damn it, this is embarrassing.
no, her and I are friends are on Discord. I can tell you what, I can give it to you.
You know what? I'm showing her my plate since, again, I'm... Okay, she is the person with the honey badger. Okay,
Yeah,
wait a
she's the
second.
one with the honey badger. Yeah, I'll just send you her username.
I am so... Okay, I'm so sorry for mixing this up.
I hope I'm spelling this right. Here we go. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Red. We also don't need pistol braces if we're just quiet about it. That's very true.
Okay,
I cannot.
Okay, I can't find her on any server, a Discord server I am in. So she's probably not in my group.
Well, she's in my Discord server.
Okay, let me just join yours quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do think you have it in your Discord description.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, it should be. Everything is a registered SBR until proven otherwise, right?
The invite
that's
link has expired. The invite link has expired.
Okay. I got one that should work. Hold on. I'll just send it to you directly.
Professional streamers.
Oh, absolutely. I need to. Absolutely, professionals here.
The friendship basement. Okay, nice. I already have my own basement. I can invite myself here. Okay, now I should be able to find her. Yep, I see her. I'm just gonna quickly do this. You see, the funny part is she also has really similar icon to Ginger.
Fox Lady, yeah. She submitted some cool stuff before. Also, it's okay. It's okay.
Still absolutely based honey badger.
Yeah, the honey badger is super cool. It makes me very jealous.
Wait a second, let me quickly pull out the steel plate picture. Also, my steel plates are also much more effective than normal ones because I wrote dinner face on them.
Oh, yeah.
There's a strike face and a dinner face.
Makes it twice as effective.
Also, yeah, I sent you the friend request. When you accept it, I'll just toss you the picture.
But yeah, M1 Garand now.
Oh yes, I love M1 Garands.
Very
it's
cool.
such a lovely gun. Like, I really still got the sound of an M1 Garand as my subscription sound on my Twitch.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It is a very satisfying sound. I consider using that myself as a notification, but I didn't want to feel like I was stealing from somebody.
You just need to make a plastic Garand sound.
It wouldn't sound the same. It looks like a late to mid model. Maybe. I mean, it looks to be in very good condition.
Also, I just sent Ginger my plates. You can see the thick ass pad behind it.
You think the wood looks redone? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I think that I didn't actually. Did I actually send you the liner behind the plates themselves? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, she absolutely fake.
Oh,
But yeah, I love this. Also, again, this is a comment I made on pretty much all of the guns which have wood on them before.
just like the
But the
wood.
wood
Yeah,
was in really good condition. Keeping wood in good condition for over a century is incredible to me.
absolutely. Yeah, you're right. This is a 357 SIG,
Yep.
which I've never owned anything chambered in 357 SIG. I don't know how well it performs, but
357 SIG is also a caliber I've never shot. But overall, the gun itself looks good.
yeah, love the we had a lot of tan guns today.
Yeah, it's a black and tan combination. It has a very aggressive texture on the grip. It has both front and back serration and rear serrations.
Mm.
And you can also see them home defense hollow points.
It's like 9x19, but better. You say so.
I don't know, buddy. That sounds like a go, but
I
will accept it. I will accept it.
Okay.
I don't have any experience with it.
Okay, now I think we've actually gotten to the end now.
Yeah, we are back to the shotgun.
Yeah. We had a lot of submissions. I just want to double check, make sure I didn't miss anything.
It's like you again? Let me check.
I didn't see. We didn't see. I don't think we saw this. The album got all screwed up. Here we go. I don't remember what these are called.
Yeah, we didn't see this one yet.
I don't know what these are called. I don't remember. But this is. I remember there's a 3D printed version of this.
So Krusty545 said that we missed theirs, and Christian Anderson said that we missed theirs SA58. I know that those were in the Twitter comments too.
I
So those are
I should
still
have
somewhere.
everything. It's probably the album of the guns keeps getting moved around. I think yeah, we definitely still missed stuff.
Yeah, that is fair.
Gonna try to get everything. But yeah, I don't
Those look interesting.
I don't remember like what these are called, but there is like a 3D printed type thing like this. You can have the extra mag and everything. It was called the Invader.
I
think
hope
it's
the
cool.
extra mag is the one in the front.
The Flux Raider and the Strike Industries chassis for SIG P320s. Okay. Printed one is very scuffed. I never printed one, so I don't know.
Also, Swarsom Nestor, if you got away into my DMs, feel free to send me your gun. I'm just gonna resend it to James.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, these are cool. And another AK. I don't think we haven't seen this AK yet. Got tape on it for some reason.
I mean, tape's an AK.
That's true. I'm guessing it's probably a 5.45.
Also, that is a 5.56 AK.
Is it? Is it?
That is a 5.56 mag, man.
Oh shit! Oh, you're right. Is it?
Oh boy.
I mean,
That's a Galil. That's a
Blue Mag.
Galil. This
So-
is a Galil.
I mean, and if you're American, it makes sense though because it's harder to get.
I mean,
to
yeah,
get those rounds
absolutely.
now.
Absolutely. I mean, it would make sense for me too. I took 5.45 because 5.45 is a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Garm, you did send me an airsoft gun. However, this is a James review, and we did set the rules that only real guns that
Yeah.
are owned by you.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I do real guns, and the reason I do like it's got to be a gun that you own is because like someone may not want their gun picture on some random stream, right? So I wanted to all be voluntary.
Yep.
I think Sleepy has a 5.56 AK. Yeah, she does. She told me she had one. How do you submit your fire alarm to be judged? What? 7.62. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of stuff. I'm actually working on. It's like an AR-AK hybrid that's 3D printed that's chambered in 7.62. And luckily for me, back when I was a kid, and you could get 7.62 for like 20 cents a round. My dad bought like thousands and thousands of rounds, and he still has a lot of it. So
That is actually really, really nice.
I could just borrow some from my dad. Oh, here, yeah. I knew we need to get this. This is a cool one. This is a 3D printed MP5.
Oh boy, the first thing which comes to my mind when I see that, and I know it's like, you know, a 3D printed MP5, that song comes to my mind.
PSR song, the HK
I
slap.
squirted it out of
Yeah.
my freaking
That dude is really funny. He's a
Sometimes
cool
the world is just a scary place.
dude. It is such a good song.
I know that song. I actually played that one on stream, and I feel like, you know, everyone, all of my mods immediately went like, you know, pale face, like, oh no, what is she doing on stream? Oh no.
PSR has some really good songs. I think that's my favorite of his though. But
It is so good. Yeah, she is going into the battery.
it's even better with you because you have your European accent.
Yeah. I squatted it in my living room.
So the cool thing about
Das ist nicht okay.
the cool thing about the printed MP5, so in America, you know, you can't really get like full auto stuff, but we still have the forced reset triggers, which lets you like kind of bump fire it, but still having it shouldered right, so you can fire really fast. And so this 3D printed AK, it takes you just need this uses the AR-15 fire control group on MP5, so you can put forced reset triggers into this and make it fire like similar. It doesn't make it full auto, but it fires really, really, really fast. And so far, at least so far, I think the forced reset triggers, they're still legal for now.
Oh god, whoever fucking knows whenever they're freaking, you know, the ATF might change it on the whim.
Yeah, that's true. But
Also, yeah, put it in the guns channel. The guns channel in my Discord should be open.
But yeah, so from what I know about like from people that have made homemade force reset triggers and stuff, it's super easy to make one. Like, so there's 3D printed forced reset triggers now. So I hate the
So I'm just figuring out where the fuck the guns channel is. Oh yeah, you pinged me. Oh, that's a lovely shotgun. Wait a second, let me quickly copy that image and link it.
Hoffman Super Safety.
There we go.
You should make the real auto search. Yeah, the Super Safety by Hoffman. Hoffman does good work. Hoffman Tactical, he does does a lot of good work.
No problem. You pinged me on my request. That's perfectly fine. Also, yes, I set myself to friends only simply because of the fact that the world do be a dangerous place.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I like, again, a girl's frontline badge in this one.
Yes, and I'll zoom it home. I'm gonna save this picture so I can show it in a second. He's even got the dust cover. Well,
that's actually cool. Yo,
very very
that
nice.
That goes hard.
Got a can and everything. It's very very nice.
This is overall a really really lovely setup.
I really love whatever brand mags those are. I have some that are purple and see-through. I like see-through mags.
See-through mags are overall also really handy.
Oh, absolutely. There's a more detailed picture of the dust cover in the server.
Yeah, people are saying it's the Lancer mags.
Yeah, Lancer, yeah. That's the mags. I have to see if I can find I'll see if I can find the detailed picture of that. What was the one that you just got sent? This shotgun. Oop. Oh, it's green. Is it green and black?
Oh, it is green. I didn't actually notice it was green at first.
That's not. I like green is another color that I like. Purple is my favorite color, but I also like green a lot.
Ranger Green overall is such a great color.
Yeah,
I got some Ranger Green gloves, also Desert Punk, I think. Oh boy, that's another fat fish.
my
Another person from my Discord sent me an image. And this one goes hard too. This is like the kitted out version of the Forbidden Tuna.
oh wow. Hold on.
Also, I was actually right. The AR-18 keychain was from Upote, which is like, the it's like, the Gun Girls before Gun Girls became cool.
Yeah. But there we go. There's the kitted out fish gun.
Also, Magmar, I would prefer if you would send it to like the Twitter post. I'm pretty sure it also helps out James if you react to his Twitter post.
That is helpful, yeah.
So if you just tell us that you sent a new submission to the Twitter, we will check it out.
I think we are getting close to be getting through all the submissions we had, I think.
Hey, all good, Magmar?
It's hard to tell because things got mixed up, but it's all right.
Oh, this is also another. You see, I would say this would be a nice reenactment kit if there wasn't that beanie. But at the same time, I can see, I can imagine, like, an Afghan war era Soviet soldier wearing a DPS beanie. Can you just imagine the Soviet paratroopers on the guarding the hill, just like, with DPS beanies?
Pretty cool, yeah. Other than that, very classic looking AK. The wood looks nice. We're talking about
the wood looks pretty sweet. Again, we've talked about wood a lot.
Yes, we have.
I love seeing. I would be repeating myself too much, but yeah, this is again a really lovely condition of a gun.
This is another. This looks very old. Not 100% sure what it is, but it's got bayonets and everything.
Pretty sure this is gonna take the leap of faith and say that's a Mauser again. No, that's a Type 99, damn it.
Type 99 is Japanese. Oh, okay.
Type 99. Yeah, that's an Arisaka.
So that's
you can see it from actually the Type 99s, and they have a really, really thick, like, that bit, the dust cover. I mean, it is a Mauser action. It is a Mauser action. You can see that it is a Mauser action, but this is an early Type 99.
Got some crazy sights on there too. It's very cool.
Oh, pretty much all of the old rifles got crazy iron sights, which were like, set up to go all the way to like crazy distances.
Like volley fire sights on them, yeah. Anti-aircraft sights.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Also,
it's a really long bayonet.
The long bayonets are funny. I have a bunch of those old bayonets.
Oh, really? That's
I
cool.
personally love them. I have a bunch of AK bayonets and a bunch of old bolty rifle bayonets.
Looks like you could take it off the gun and use it like a sword.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's not just a sword; it's also a tool.
Yeah. Anti-aircraft sight's not joking. Well, I know it's just funny to think about a rifle being anti-aircraft. This guy again.
I mean, imagine having 1,000 guys with bolty rifles shooting at a biplane.
Yeah.
That's not that unlikely.
I don't know why we keep coming back to that one shotgun.
That shotgun keeps going back.
Keeps going back.
Now we go from all of the old bolties. This is the first modern bolty we found.
Yep. I think there's a couple modern ones.
This is a lovely, lovely sight. This is a lovely optic.
Oh yeah, those are very expensive.
Oh god, holy shit, my wallet is crying just looking at that thing.
I bet this whole gun is very expensive. It looks really nice though.
Yep.
Most of I think I have like a bolt action. I think I do.
This one looks really sweet. Also, yes, there was an AR-15 jump
Yeah,
scare.
there it is.
This is a Remington 700.
I like it. It's in his green, of course. Green is good.
The Ranger green here is a vibe.
It's actually a budget optic, less than $300. I never see Vortex
Really?
optics that cheap. That's like what you pay for like a SIG scope, but I don't know.
Luke, you say budget optic. I say the average wage in the place where I live is below $2,000 a month.
Yeah, $300 for an optic. That's still fairly pricey for me. Okay, now we go back to this guy. Another retro looking AR. We've even got the 20 round mags.
Oh boy.
Got the AR-15 practical guide.
Oh, that guy. That's sweet.
Your submission is called Betty. Okay.
Honestly, the name Betty fits.
You know, as much
It's
as
kind of funny. This is it has that vibe of a ye olde gun, but then you look on the stock and the railed carry handle, and those look at you and they look like nah.
AG Cast super chat saying poverty pony. I don't
Poverty
know.
pony.
I don't know, AG. Yeah, I know how broke you are too. Like I already know. 20 rounders are cool. 20 round, like they look cool. I hate the fact that it's 20 rounds because I want lots of bullets, but 20 round mags do look cool. They look
Hilariously
very
enough,
vibe.
pretty much all of my mags are 30 rounders.
Yeah, I own one 20 round mag because I can fit it like easily like on my next to my bed.
Yeah.
I got the 20 rounder for that.
Also, the funny part is most of the 7.62 most of the 7.62 rifles have like 20 rounders or 10 rounders.
Mm-hmm.
When the CZ company was making their 7.62 NATO version of the CZ Brand 2, they decided, hey, we will make a 25 rounder. Claps hands together. The season Brand 2 is actually a lot of people mistake the 7.62 NATO variant for the 5.56 variant because they have the longer looking mag. It's just the 5 extra rounds which makes the difference.
So someone's talking about mag laws. I do want to say it is completely possible to 3D print magazines too. They're out there. All you need is a spring. Just throw that out there. If you
just
you want to know that information.
Just saying.
You want to know that information.
Purely technically, the government can't stop you from owning a big mag. You just can't put it inside of the gun. It would be a shame if the government didn't know. Wink, wink.
Okay, now I like the color of this another modern bolty. I like the color of this guy. And
oh boy, this one looks.
That's the really pricey Vortex sight. I've seen that one before.
Oh boy. Okay, this time it is a pricey optic.
I want to say that's one of the printed Berettas too. 3D print Beretta frame. Because there's the guy's little logo. I would.
Can you zoom in on the logo in the front? It looks like a cat from here.
Yeah, that's the guy. I think it's Gerald Katz. I think he goes by. He designed a bunch of 3D printed Beretta frames, not lowers, frames. Like even like for the really tiny Berettas, I think. It was definitely cool. I love the color. Oh, AK jump scare. I love the color of this.
The color looks incredible, actually. I need to praise the color on this one. This actually looks really fucking slick.
Purple's the best color. Absolutely. I'm not biased or anything.
No, not whatsoever.
Or AK. I've seen these handguards before. I would get an AK with this.
Those handguards look actually sweet, and from what I've heard, they actually work pretty well.
Oh yeah, I would definitely want to
Also, I
look
can
at.
immediately see a little Pippa keychain on the
Oh,
mags on the right
there
side.
she is. Oh, there she is. Pippa is the entire reason I decided to be a VTuber. I owe that to
Damn,
her.
that's nice.
It was I started like being active doing 3D printed stuff in the summer of 2021, which and I think she either like started streaming before or after, I don't remember. But like right when I first started doing printed gun stuff, someone sent me a clip of her. She was talking about 3D printed guns. I was like, I do that. But then of course I followed Pippa, and then eventually she followed me back, and like because she's such a big VTuber fan, like I just kind of ended up to make a joke. I fell down the VTuber rabbit hole from following Pippa,
Nice.
and I decided to become one because I thought it would be fun.
For me, it's a more complex answer, but one of my big reasons was at the time when I was starting out as a VTuber properly, loot cubing was becoming a thing, like with VShojo and the other
Hmm.
big brands.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, hey, look, if this kind of hobby is becoming more normal, I really hope that every hobby is going to become okay for the VTubing community. And I really wanted to show, like, because you see, the best VTuber stream which you can see is when the VTuber is really passionate about what they love.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm passionate about guns, military history, and that kind of stuff, and warships. I wanted to make my VTuber model based on that, and I wanted to spread that love for those things to everyone else and share the joy from it. And I wanted that to be okay for everyone else, so I was thinking, like, hey, they might hate the fact that I'm here now, but I'm gonna grow so big that they will be unable to, ignore it, and they will
Yeah.
see that everything is okay. Truly, everything should be okay.
Well, I have
Just
met
like with YouTube channels.
yeah. Well, so I have met so many other cool VTubers that are also into guns, and that just makes me really happy.
Yeah, I'm incredibly happy that this really field of VTubing, the tactic youth community grew so much. It brings me true joy seeing that.
Absolutely. As far as I know, though, I think I'm the only gun VTuber that does printed gun stuff. So I got that going for me.
Hey, let's go. I'm honestly excited. I need to show you some of the cursed guns I've created.
Oh, I would
Oh
love to see
god, I
cursed
showed
guns.
you the cursed scar, did I?
I think you did, yeah. I remember.
The cursed wooden demodernized
Yes,
scar.
yes, you did show me that. So this right here,
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be purple, but it looks kind of pink in the light. But that's a 3D printed AR-15. This is called the Orca. So you print the upper and the handguard and the lower and everything. And you need a barrel and you need the bolt carrier group and of course like the trigger and stuff. Everything else, like that's all 3D printed.
You see, all this is missing is some neon lights, and it's going to be a cyberpunk gun from the mocks.
Yeah, it does kind of look
Like
like it,
some
doesn't it?
basic black spray paint over the top of this. Some glowing neon lights, and this is going to be a mox gun from cyberpunk.
It's a very the Orca is a very like it almost looks organic design, right? It's really cool looking.
Please don't say it's organic, please.
What? Oh,
I
okay,
just
come on.
remember all of those actually organic, like actually like the fake latex shit. Which
No,
some
no, I
people
say like it is in like it looks like I don't know, it looks like it grew in nature or something.
meat gun. Oh no! Don't say
Not
it!
a
Don't say it, chat.
So it was like an Eldar 40K gun. See,
More
I
like Dark Eldar, like the fucking
only know a little bit about
sex
40K.
elves from space.
The main stuff, like I have a friend that was really into 40K, and so from her, I know I know a little bit about like the Space Marines and stuff, and I know about like the Necrons, like the metal skeleton guys. I know about
Yeah,
those because she was really into
I
that.
could spurg about 40k for so long, and you would be very surprised how happy it makes me hearing the fact that it was a girl introducing you to 40k.
Yeah.
Yes, victory!
Well, yeah, she actually. So I actually have. It's like a gift one time. She built and painted me some Warhammer stuff. right? And shipped it to me. Like I've got like I think it's called like a knight, like a big robot thing, and then I got some little bitty dudes. And I don't know how to play the game. I don't know anything about the game. Nobody in my there's nowhere to play the game in my area.
Well,
So I've just got
you
these
see,
models, but it's cool.
this is essentially like, you see, the 3D printing community is just as strong with the people who play TTR, this kind of, well, TTRPGs are completely different genre, but tabletop war games, 3D printing community very strong.
Hmm.
I actually contacted someone who created their own tabletop wargaming system and began 3D printing their own models and sent people out the patterns to 3D print them.
That's pretty cool.
It's
I love 3D
incredibly
printing.
cool. I do want to get into that one. I hope that I will get to interview them sometime.
It's always funny when I hear about people 3D printing stuff that's not guns, because that's just what I always see 3D printed guns. Most of the stuff I've used my printer for is guns. Then like someone will be like, "Oh, I made this little model." It's like, "What? Oh yeah, you can print other things. I forgot about it." So that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Azura is one of them. You knew Muzi, but at the same time, Azura's tabletop war game is not safe for work, so I can't really talk about it online, funnily enough. I love the work she does. I love it. She's ingenious about it. She's incredible, but at the same time, the thing which I actually meant is sci-fi game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's difficult to market. Yes.
You can 3D print things other than gun shock. Yeah, that's how it is for me. This is another printed. That's gonna be a Glock that looks like a dagger slide. All of a sudden, the light.
You see,
like this color.
One thing I will just mention: turn it upside down.
Upside down.
And then zoom in on just the grip without the rest of the gun.
Yeah.
This looks wrong. No, just with the tip.
What
it looks even more wrong with the tip.
You just had to, huh?
I'm sorry.
We're over here. I'm a very wholesome streamer. A very wholesome good boy.
I am more wholesome than most VTubers. But however, this is asking for it.
That's fair. Not very many VTubers are wholesome, are they?
Oh boy.
I love this color.
I do have I have a corrupted mind. I wouldn't say dirty. I would say I just seen too much, so certain patterns are engraved in my mind. It's not what I think about all day long.
I guess I'm
in my defense.
I guess I'm too polite and too filtered about that when I'm streaming, I guess.
No problem. Overall, this is again a very nice handgun setup.
Oh yeah, the Glock, not the dagger uppers, the slides, they're really nice. They're as far as Glocks go, they're really smooth and it's really fun to shoot.
I can also see a really good trigger in this one.
Yeah.
Or is it?
It's an aftermarket trigger.
It's definitely an aftermarket trigger, and it looks like it wasn't.
I don't know
a bad one.
Yeah, I don't know just a whole lot about all the different aftermarket parts. I have an aftermarket trigger in mine, but it's because I got it for free because I was like nominated in a 3D printed gun award show one time, which is cool. But I got a free Glock trigger from that. But yeah,
I've changed all of the triggers in my Glocks. Like the Glocks weren't. The Glock triggers which I got in the Glocks I bought, most of them weren't bad at all.
Look at this gun anymore. Okay.
She keeps seeing it.
Back to this thing again.
I'm sorry for ruining this gun for you. I hope I didn't ruin it for the owner.
Oh, they probably won't care. With the way people are in printed guns.
Oh god, it's mac and cheese. All-purpose white flour.
It's got a drum scale. It's got a drum mag.
Drum mag.
Yeah.
Oh god, those drum mags are actually kind of rare, but you see the funny part is they did have to put the cheese on top of it.
Yeah.
This man is ready for a Tarkov budget run.
There's a weld there. This is a This is a drum
That's
welded to
normal.
the magazine.
That's normal for those mags. That's actually normal for them.
Oh, that's cool. Why is there cheese?
A
Because it's
lot of
mac and cheese.
a lot of Soviet era stuff is like, very, very DIY.
Mm. They're modded drums. Okay.
It's a Papasha drum welded to a Makarov mag, which makes it so much more hard pass.
That's fantastic.
You see, the funny part is in Tarkov, this would be a budget run if you look at the Makarov and the cheese, but the moment you put a drum mag into it, it's like beating the purpose of going budget.
Yeah. I should really play Tarkov again sometime. Maybe if you said we could play together, even though I'm in America, maybe you could help me get better.
Absolutely. Like, the ping is not that big of an issue as long as you are not literally on the opposite side of the literally opposite side of the planet.
Another full kit here with, of course, the banana mag.
I can also see a very, very subtle. I definitely see which side this person is rooting for in a certain conflict. But at the same time, I love that they put the blue banana sticker on it.
Yeah, that.
It's like, let's be just subtle enough to show my allegiance, but at the same time make it justified and memey enough.
Yeah, it's pretty common to find like yellow mags with the banana sticker on them in America.
Also, was that the battery ACOG?
It's kind of blurry. Yeah, banana mag.
It's blending well with the gear.
Oh yeah, it kind of is. It's like a Blackbeard flag, but it's a rat. I like that.
Oh boy, this person definitely played Tarkov.
I say it's a LED icon.
Also, wait a second. I got the same. Is that an Agilite plate carrier? I recognize it quick detach system. Yep, that's an Agilite plate carrier. That's the same type of plate carrier as I'm using for my home defense and my present gun range setup. That's a K19. Yep, I got the exact same model of plate carrier.
I have two plate
Several
carriers. I got one of mine. There's a site here called LA Police Gear. They sell like good like ceramic armor. I bought armor from them. I got a plate carrier from them. And then K Tactical sent me a plate carrier one time. Their plate carrier is really small. Like everything on their plate carrier is just like the straps are small, and I don't know. I mean, it's comfortable, but it fits a lot different than my normal plate carrier, because my normal plate carrier has the padding and everything on it.
I personally love my own K19, which I'm using presently, which is why I bought a second one for my home defense setup. Also, this is not actually an AK.
Yeah, it's a VZ.
That's a CZ.
VZ or
that's a CZ VZ58.
Yeah.
Which is something that, like, if you call it an AK, all of the CZ fans will try to strangle you. They will find your address and they will go to torment you.
Oh yeah, I love like this one meme. I think I showed it to you. I posted one time. It was like, "Good morning, AK fans," and it was like a CZ or like a Chinese a Chinese rifle. It was all the stuff that looks kind of AK but isn't. So that was really funny.
Oh god, there is a big story behind it, like, about how the development and everything went. I'm going to torment people with it another time, or just direct them to Brandon Herrera's channel, because he described it way more and he got way more funny offended about it than I would.
That's funny. Okay, now I think we've got through just about everything, so I'll go look on Twitter for any last minute entries.
Hey, let's go for it. Also, the person who sent me that more kitted out tuna gun sent me this WTF moment.
Let me see.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
This is a nice picture. This is a lovely picture. Also, apparently this SA58 is still missing.
SA58? I'll look.
I I've seen that one. It was actually a lovely setup. It was also spray painted one, if I remember correctly.
I've got so many pictures. Try to go through them. Spray painted. Where is it? You have to go back in my Discord server and find it. Oh, they're still making posts in the Discord. Okay, we got so many.
We've gathered a lot of popularity during the stream.
Yeah.
We shall not run out of images anytime soon.
I really love doing these streams too. They're very.
Also, if you
very
can
comfy.
do show Kitsune's cat again, but only for a gun pick too.
Oh yeah, I'll look for that. The SA58, did you submit it in my Discord or on Twitter?
Oh, it was on Twitter. That one was on Twitter.
Okay. So many things. Oh, thanks for the super chat, AG. Galila's best AK.
Oh, there was also another. I know that there was someone who also posted an AK with a Prigozhin pic. Not a Prigozhin pic, but a Prigozhin shirt on your Twitter.
I wish the thing didn't get out of order. It makes it so much harder.
No problem. It's perfectly fine. I understand the chaos. I can always just try to scroll through the Twitter post. I know I posted it on my stream alert and stream schedule posts.
Yeah, y'all said a lot of stuff, which I appreciate, but a lot of stuff. Where is it? I'm scrolling through Twitter now. It's fine. We'll find this thing.
Yeah, I'm also going through Twitter to check for posts which I didn't see. Oh, I also see that the person who posted one of the Balties sent a little acrylic keychain with a purple-haired girl on it. And a plushie! That's a cute plushie.
There it is. SA58.
Hey, there we go.
On Twitter.
That's that's a lovely job with the bag.
Yeah,
you can
the whole
see
thing is
this
painted.
gun likes to be fun and shot the right way.
So heavy, you want to cry.
That's an overall, this is a fucking heavy gun. This is a ridiculously heavy gun, but at the same time, I want to shoot it. I actually don't mind heavy guns. I mind them when I need to carry them. I mind them when I need to run around with them for a kilometer. I don't mind them when I just go to the range and have fun with them. Also, hey, PK Patchworks, welcome.
Oh yeah, there's PK. Yeah. What's the Palmer? I'm not sure. There's so many submissions. There are so many.
Yeah, I'm just going through them and looking at what I know we missed.
Oh, there it is. Here you go.
I don't think we see.
I generally don't do last minute submissions, so y'all are lucky. So be happy.
Oh, this is not a last minute submission. This one was there all time along in Twitter.
Oh, it was? Oh no.
I actually know this one because I've seen it. Twitter hid it from me.
Oh, it did?
Also, you can immediately see, you see it's, I'm wondering, I need to ask immediately.
What's up?
Is this shirt from before or after Prigozhin died?
That's probably a good point, yeah.
Because there is, in hell, I'll be the best. Which...
also,
that is an M10. That is an M10 gas mask. I actually have that gas mask. I've got 4 gas masks.
They're saying,
long story why I have them, but yeah. I do have them.
Gecko74, you had sent a super chat that said AG is right, but both AKs and Galils are totally reliable. I mean, sure. I've heard AKs are very reliable. So, and a Galil was AK's baby. So,
before he died, quote unquote, right? Prigozhin is a mystery. It's entirely possible he didn't die. It's entirely possible he did die. It's Russia, man. I don't know. It's like Russia is such a country, like even when you look at Russian history, it's so wild. It's like all of those people in there are permanently drunk on vodka. Like every second day, like, you know, you can blame some shit that happened on hangovers.
Oh, here's the one with the keychain.
Hey, nice.
I don't know who that is, but purple hair girl.
Yeah. This is a
Very
really,
good.
really cute one.
That's your Mauser.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that Prigozhin gun actually really needs setup.
I think I'm not. Have we? I think we've got everything now. I'm not sure.
Ooh, let me quickly check. I don't think we actually seen this one. It's apparently a funny police trade-in AR.
Lease trade in.
This one.
Thanks for the super chat, Richard.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Looking through things which I feel like we didn't see. I got select. Oh, we definitely.
Hey, it gets hard to keep up
Definitely
sometimes.
didn't see this one. I don't remember seeing this one.
This is apparently this is the police trade in AR. Not bad. Bucky's, yeah. I've been to Bucky's before.
This is not a bad one. This is really not a bad one. This is actually a pretty sweet setup.
I like our optic setup here. Flashlight, of course. It looks really nice.
Yeah, this is a lovely one. I like it. I'd want to go to range with this one.
Personally,
I would change the stock, but again, you know my stock preferences.
Personally, I would put a little color on this bad boy, but that's just me. Some kind of like my normal ARs have like an anime girl sticker right here. So
oh yeah, you're missing that a little bit of purple, right?
yes, I just it's just the best color. It's the color of royalty. It's the best color.
I am not completely sure if we covered this one, but I know the one which I posted before it we didn't cover. I'm just quickly gonna scroll through. We might have seen this. Oh god.
There's been so many.
I hate to put it this way, but sometimes, like, you know, the long optic ARs, they merge together for me.
Oh yeah, when there's you get a lot of the same looking kind of gun. They do kind of run together.
There is also one gun which had a plastic dinosaur surrounded. That was commented on that it was around with in your review with Sleepy, and apparently Sleepy mentioned it has no sights.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
This person posted proof of sights.
Yeah, there was
the
weird sights. Yeah.
Or it didn't happen. Apparently, there are sites.
What do you think about this little crink right here, though?
Oh god, you see, the funny part is, like, crinks. I've got a mixed feeling on them, but I love them. It's like
fun.
They are fun. They are fun guns. They are fun guns, and that's what truly matters about the crinks.
So I always try to ask. I always try to ask somebody this, and you know, just depending on something that makes sense. So I really like these purple mags, but this is a question I always like to ask on gun review. What is that magazine? What would that taste like? If you just bit into it. What would that magazine taste like?
You see, the funny part is I already am decided on this, and I'm decided on this for years. Long time ago, my father brought from a work trip, like a really long distance work trip, a plum liquor, luxury plum liquor chocolate pralines from like Switzerland or something.
Oh.
And they had the exact same look on the outside. They had the exact same look on the outside.
See, for me, when I see those like these purpley looking mags like that on the AKs, like I imagine it would taste, you know, like when you get like grape gummy candy. I could just take a
Oh
bite
god,
out of that.
yeah,
I could just take a
I
bite
can
out of
see
that
that.
magazine. That's what it would taste like.
You see, another possibility, what I would want to see, like someone who can make 3D art or just draw.
Hmm.
Draw this, but make it look like someone took a big bite out of, like, you know, plum jelly. Make it
Yes,
look like it's plum jelly. Just make bite
absolutely.
marks on that plum egg. Just clean bite marks right through.
Oh, okay, so that's the site you're talking about. I'll show that too. Okay, so yeah, during when we did the gun review with Sleepy, there was a pistol that looked like it didn't have sights, but apparently it does. Let me show the picture.
I'm just looking through all of those pics, and it seems like there is a load of those which we missed.
A lot to keep up with. Like that's some crazy looking sights that sunk way down in the slide.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be very comfortable to use, personally.
I like the fact that they arranged the dinosaur like it's
Yeah,
chewing on the gun.
yeah.
That's a nice touch. Let's decide we are actually through them. I went through them, and those were the last pictures we missed. But yeah, the little dinosaur is nice.
It's pretty funny. Okay, so
The dinosaur makes me think about Demolition Range.
or Kentucky Ballistics. He has the guy dressed in the dinosaur.
Yeah. The
a lot.
sorry, I mistook them.
Kentucky
That's them. But
Kentucky
yeah,
Ballistics
the
is like my
dinosaur appeared
favorite
on both of them, right? Yeah.
YouTuber.
Yeah, Kentucky. Oh god, the 50 BMG incident was.
Yeah.
You see, the funny part is like, you know, dude gets an injury from a 50 cal exploding on him. What does he do? He does it again. For science. Just takes pictures with it again, and I'm like, holy shit, bro, that's America, baby.
He's got just the best energy of anybody that does gun stuff.
Honestly, this one looks like someone wanted to flex with their spray painting skills.
This is a really good rattle can job. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
No, this to me looks like, hey, I could do this on a different gun. However, I'm going to make it really stand out on this one to just show off the skills. This looks really sweet.
I say it every time, but when you get the paint job that goes all the way, everything matches. Even the magazine and the optic, that just looks so good. It looks so good.
It looks incredibly great. Also, of course, we got that tourniquet on the stock.
Oh yeah, they do. That's a useful place to put one. I'll have to do that.
Honestly, that's a pretty good place to put one.
We got another
places where they put the tourniquets on, where people put tourniquets. Funnily enough, the more obvious the tourniquet is, the better it is for people who have any sort of training with first aid in combat.
Yeah.
The easier to access your tourniquet is, the easier it is to save your life, because people are going to use your tourniquets on you.
Yeah, I have a couple. I probably need to get more. I can have them just everywhere.
The more, the better.
Yeah,
really.
And yes, we got a navy revolver here. More black powder.
Oh, this one is lovely. Again, like the black powder revolvers, they are so cool.
They are, absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely a Cold Navy. Also, this one has lovely vibe with the colors and the wooden grip.
Looks very well taken care of. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a reproduction or if it's an original, but it looks good.
This looks so good. I would guess it's a reproduction because it looks so pristine, but it could also be a very, very well maintained one.
Yeah, it's very nice. Some people would tourniquets on their shoulder strap or their plate. Yeah, I've seen people do that too.
Yeah, that's also very common.
That's where I would put it.
If you look on my present setup, on my modal, There is actually on one of the mag pouches, there is a tourniquet. That
It's a good
is,
place for it too.
this one is a setup from Tarkov though. This is one of the plate carriers you can find in Tarkov. This one is also a little bit of an in-joke because this plate carrier, when it was originally in the game, you exchanged it for a bunch of bottles of whiskey. I thought it was a really funny touch. Not many people know that.
It's very fitting, yes.
Yeah.
I know we probably missed some more. We could try to
Probably did. I tried to find every
do a
single one we missed.
last minute look through. I know it's probably gonna be really late for you.
Oh, it's almost 4 a.m. again. I should go to sleep.
Yeah, I looked and I was like, oh, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I didn't expect to go that long.
Yeah, my
It flew
reactions are
by.
getting a little bit more slow, so I probably missed more details and everything.
It was really fun though. I enjoyed
Hey,
it.
I had a ton of fun as well.
Really glad you decided to join. I don't want to keep you from going to sleep for too much longer, but this is really
Hey, no problem,
fun.
no problem.
And I'm
I
glad
was
all of
very,
you
very
could make
happy
it to the stream. Absolutely. Well, anything to say before we're done?
Well, I would again thank everyone for the submissions. It was lovely to see everyone's guns and comment on them. I hope that no one took any words which I gave any guns at, poorly. If you did, cope and sieve.
It was very chill for the most part.
If I were to pick a favorite gun, that would be a hard one.
All the purple ones.
I would need to look through all. Yeah, of course. Can you quickly send me a link to the Twitter post again?
Yeah. I'll have to.
I'm gonna quickly scroll. Also, Simon Claret says that his was skipped. Which one was it?
I was trying here. There was a lot of stuff, and then the album was messing up.
Wait a second. PK Patchwork says an MG3. Is it full auto?
Man, where are you sitting at, PK? Is it on Twitter? On Twitter, I'm not seeing it. Unless it's in my Discord server. Is PK in my Discord server?
You know what? Just because it's a CZ brand 2, I will have to pick the CZ brand 2. I just love that gun so much.
That's fitting. I'm not seeing it, PK. Where is it? I'm not seeing it.
Where's the MG3? I was promised an MG3. So it's possible that the gun we skipped was the AR in the box which I sent.
They were in the box. There was so many ARs they blend together. This one?
Is it possible it was this one? That's the one that we skipped.
I'll pull it up just in case.
Also, do show the MG3. The MG3 is such a lovely gun.
There we go. There's that AR that we must have missed. Is that the one we missed? A lot. Oh wait. Oh, let me swap back.
Also, the WTF Jam. I also sent you that one. You've seen it, and we didn't show it probably.
Hey, listen. I tried my best. Very ADHD. Things get mixed together.
Oh, apparently PK Patchwork sent it to you in Twitter DMs.
Oh, DMs.
Oh, apparently this one is not it. We apparently did look on this one.
Sent in DM. Oh, right. Yeah, you sent in DMs and I completely forgot.
PK Patchwork says an FG42.
Oh, there it is.
Mother... God damn it. I want an FG42! This is not fair. Why him? Why not me? Why him? Why not me? I want all three of those guns so much.
Yeah, I know the Discord link is. You know what? I wonder if I could just. I can't edit it. Well, hold on. Can I edit this?
He has a Sturmpistole too.
He's got some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff.
I am crying. I am crying internally. Those guns are so beautiful. Especially if those are not reproductions, but all original.
Absolutely.
Those FG42s, so crazy guns.
Okay, I'll update the Discord link. Hold on. Hold on. I know it was
Also,
loud.
MG42 and the MG3, and of course the Yugo MG 3/42 versions. All of those are so fun to shoot.
I haven't had a chance to
just
shoot like
such a satisfying sound, you know?
I've never been able to shoot MG43 or anything, which makes me very jealous.
The Repro 42s, FG42s are actually better than the originals. I'm not surprised. I mean, the FG42s were made from wartime materials, and let's say that the wartime Kruppstahl was not all that good.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, imagine making steel without all of the things which make steel good.
All right, now look. He had another couple. Oh, yeah, another couple things. There we go. Another G3, couple G3 and
oh, that's an SA58.
Okay.
A G3, an SA58, and the one in the middle is definitely like one of those 7.62 NATO ARs.
Yeah, like an AR-10 or something.
Really? Yeah, that's like an AR-10 or something like an SR-15, something like that. I'm not completely sure. My 4 a.m. brain is incapable of looking through that, but
right, yeah, it's
overall
it's so
nice
late
setups.
For you. It's super late for you, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we tried to get as many last minute as we could. If you didn't get featured this time, it's okay. I'll do more gun reviews. So just come back and do the other ones. So I tried to get to as many people as we could. I did not expect this stream to go so long because
it's all very good. It's all good.
Very late for whiskey, but
I mean, for how long did we go even?
Just over 3.5 hours now.
So. Damn. That went way longer than I expected. I expected 2 hours.
It flew by too. It's just like that.
It did.
I mean, the first time I ever talked to Whiskey on a Discord call, like we talked about guns for like 3 hours. So I mean, it just happens. But
oh, this is what happens when you just have guntism.
Yeah, it's just ramble about guns and stuff. It was a lot of fun, everybody. Thanks so much to the people that have subscribed and everything. I appreciate it. I hope you'll come back again. And yeah, if you have, if you don't mind leaving a like and all that stuff, that helps. I'm really glad that Whiskey got to join, and I guess that's about it for me. We can see if anybody's streaming now. We could raid somebody. I try to do that at the end of every stream.
Yeah, I heard that you can now raid on YouTube.
You can. It's really nice. Now we'll see if anybody is streaming.
That's also one big feature which I missed on YouTube.
Is nobody that follows streaming right now? Did anybody y'all know that's streaming right now?
Oh, let me open my YouTube on the other screen. I see Pippa being live.
Yeah, she's got raids turned off though.
I see Sabaton being live and Rubik's Raptor being live. Rubik's Raptor does like Arma stuff, Foxhole and other games like that. He is, let's see, perishing for untold profit in Lethal Company right now. I would love to help though, help more with like, people to raid on YouTube, but I mostly watch YouTube on my old account, so I don't have it on my main account.
Oh, I don't have redirect privilege for that person. Oh well. I guess there's nobody.
I can send you their old YouTube link.
Oh yeah, I found it. It has approved raids only. They don't know who I am, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh god, YouTube is so weird with this.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no
it's Saturday. Nobody's streaming, but yeah, it was fun. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it. I'm about to get out of here. Bye.
Bye.